everybody, welcome back to MrBlurry. God, it's been so long since I felt like I've streamed. It's such a weird experience. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Catboy Looks. Ooh woo. Yeah, I said your full government name. How do you like that? How do you fucking like that, bitch? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I'm doing today. I know a few things I want to talk about. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, today I woke up like what, an hour ago. I took a shower. I watched some videos, and then I started stream, and then that's it. You know what? I'm gonna say this right now, okay? I will be doing gacha dailies while I'm streaming, cause I need to do them, and nothing can stop me. Okay. Also, for those who didn't know and are into Arknights, Arknights on the desktop came out, so that's cool. That's cool. Maybe we'll do that a little bit. I might actually boot that up right now. You know what? I'll boot it up right now, and then we can go check it out. How about that? Because I don't think I don't think anyone has ever seen me actually play Arknights, because I've always done it on the phone. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? And man, oh, how the fuck do you stream? How do you stream now? Hello, Mr. Gay. Bonjour, motherfucker. Bonjour. How is you? Are you good, Lux? What did you do over the weekend? I realize it's Sunday, but what did you do last week? What did you do over yesterday and the day before? Because I wasn't there. Just look. I'm trying to make some conversation. Fucking, come on, say something. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I don't know what I'm doing today. I genuinely don't. This is gonna be the weirdest stream I think I've ever done. I'm in such a weird mood right now. I don't even know how to stream. I'm just living not vicariously, what's the word? I'm living, fuck, what is it called? Like, where you're just like, the most like, can't be asked, like, I'm a robot. I'm a clanker right now. I'm sorry, I am. I can't help it. I'm a robot right now, but it's okay. I'll wake up eventually and everything will be okay. Welcome in, Meme Cute Mary. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Why are my toggles not working? Hold on. There we go. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. I believe this is your first time here. I may be wrong though. Welcome in. Where is the full screen option in this bloody thing, bud? Where is it? Resolution? Full screen. Is it this? Oh, fuck it, this will do. Alright, give me a second. And I know you guys can't see anything. Give me a second. Give me a hot second. I'm going to... Where is it? Where's Arknights? There it goes. I'm good. I've just been working and fighting my coffee addiction. Honestly, good on you. Good on you, mate. Fucking good on you. I still need coffee. I went on a bit where I just didn't... Like, I tried to not use coffee. Didn't work. It didn't work. I'm back with coffee now. Coffee is my toxic boyfriend that I constantly go back to because I don't have a choice. Help. I need to get out of this relationship. But yeah, fucking hell. Okay, to be fair, with me today, automatically. Yeah, wait, what did I say automatically? See, I forgot what I said. Also, why isn't the game capturing? Oh, fuck it. You know what? I'll just display capture for now. Fuck it. There we go. Is that the whole screen? It is. Cool. What was I gonna say? Actually, I should probably, hold on. Give me a second. Let me Arknights. There we go. Unconsciously? Yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I was without my own will, I happened to get coffee. Like, at this rate, whenever I stream, I'm like, it's like second nature to me now. It's second nature to me. I'm like, oh, that happens. It's time to do that. Hold on. Let me. Normally when I play this game, it's a bit quiet. So let me just. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I'm subscribed to your YouTube video. Ah, I see. Thank you so much. In that case, thank you so much. Hold on. Let me. There we go. Yeah, don't worry, we won't be on the screen for the whole time. I'm just gonna do my dailies and maybe a few other things, and then I'm gonna hop off this screen. Don't worry, we're not gonna play Arknights for the whole time. I promise you. I promise. I promise. I don't know how much you trust my promises, but you shouldn't. Coffee is my toxic. See? That's what I'm saying. It is a toxic ex, isn't it? You can't get enough of him, so you keep on going back, but you really shouldn't. He's addictive like that. Oh my god, dude. Toxic ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends are just a coffee. Next time you have like a relationship that you can't get out of, just imagine it as coffee. They're just a cup of coffee. That's all they are. That's all they are. They're just a cup of coffee. I don't know. Okay, when I first thought of that idea, I was like, okay, I'm making coffee sound worse than it is. But now I think I'm making toxic like exes sound much better than they are, which is a good thing. Well, a better lookout, I should say. Outlook, sorry. Lookout, fucking. What am I doing on the fucking blue mountains? I think I'm either lagging like shit or it's YouTube. Ah, is that happening? Yeah, actually, I do see that. Why is that happening? Hold on. Hold on. Why is that happening? Is it better now? Please? Please work? Oh yeah, it's not just you. It's not just you. Let me try and fix it. Why are you like this? Why are you dropping so many frames? Why are you dropping so many frames? World, life. Why? Why? God, I've dropped like 14,000 frames so far. What the hell? Welcome in, Scuba! Give me a second, Scuba. I'm trying to fix an issue. Why is the frame so low? This is Arknights. This is Arknights. Hold on. You know what? You guys get to see this. You guys get to see this. I'm trying to figure it out. Where the fuck is actually, I should probably not show you this. Where the fuck? Streaming 6K bitrate. I don't know why it's the way it is. I'm going to... Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Hold on. Is the same thing happening on Twitch? Blurry, I'm so laggy. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it. Fix it. Okay, give me a second. Hello, not real Roofy. Roofy for real. Hello? Hello? Are we back? Hold on. Hold on. I have a theory. I have a theory. I have a theory. I have a theory. Hopefully my theory is wrong. Actually, maybe it's good that it's good. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Is it better now? It's not better now, is it? It's still not better, is it? Why is it not better? What's wrong with you? You were working fine literally a second ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Drop. Guys, how do I fix this? Lots of frames. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Hardware. I haven't changed any settings. I haven't changed any settings. Why are you like this? What do I have open that's like draining all of my power? Blurry, you're getting blurry. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying really hard. What's going on? My CPU is normal. My CPU is normal. Why am I dropping so many frames? Hold on. 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 What apps do I have? What apps do I have that are going to take so much fucking bandwidth? I have nothing open. I have no one open. Please. What happened? Why is this happening to me? I just wanted to stream and be happy. Stop claiming that you stole my fucking bitrate. Hold on. Settings. Okay, maybe. Hold on. Maybe if I don't know if this will work. Is that gonna... Is that gonna work? Are we better? We're not better, are we? We're not better. We're not better. Are we better? Is it better now? Hello? Hello? Am I here? Is it working? Please tell me it's working. Please? Bitch, please? Bitch, please work. I can't see chat. Oh, okay. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, look, it's okay, it's okay. I'm appearing, I'm manifesting. Hold on, give me a second. But is everything else working? Is everything else working? Yeah? Please? We are back? Is it working? Wait, no, I'm dropping frames again. Oh, hold on. Come on. Okay, are we okay? Please tell me we're okay. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Are we okay? Thank you so much for the 115 streak. Welcome in. Okay, are we okay? Hold on. Everything's fucked. Everything is fucked. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Seems okay. That's good. It seeming okay is okay. That is good. We are happy. This has never happened before. I don't know why all of a sudden my bitrate's gone to shit. So that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. I do have to stream at a lower quality though. So that's a bit annoying. But if it works, it works. Hopefully. I don't know. Annie looks okay. Okay. She didn't get hit by Smooth Criminal? We're good? Alright, hold on. Let me. Do I exist? Hello? Yay! I exist again! There we go. Okay, you know what? I guess we're not playing Arknights. I don't know whether it was the Arknights that fucked it up or what. I don't know. I don't know what the issue was. I don't know. That came back for my pixels. Fucking give me my pixels back, bitch! I need those to stream. Okay, I have no idea what happened. I genuinely have no idea what happened. I've got to stream at a shitter quality. Why not make your source stream to 720? I just reduced probably whatever emulator you were using for Arknights. It wasn't an emulator. Tendon. That's the thing, Tendon. So, Arknights came out with its official PC version. And that is the only reason I was streaming. I was showing you guys the Arknights. Because I don't like using emulators. That was the official version of Arknights. So, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna wait a bit until Arknights is more stable. Because I don't know if that's the fault. I don't know if it's Arknights' fault that all this is happening. I don't know whether it's a good thing if it is or it isn't. I'm not gonna lie. But let's hope that everything's fine. Hello, Blur, do you remember me? I'm assuming you're Ball because you said Sigma Balls. Am I correct in saying that? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's who you are. Am I right? Don't play Arknights, it seems to be our fault. Yeah, I think it is. Although, to be fair, even right now, it's still, like, not, like, what the fuck is it called? It's not, what's the word? It's not fully working, even now. I don't know why. Half of it is still, like, I'm still running at 4,000, bitrate. Normally, I stream at, like, 6 to 7 to 8, so I don't know what's going on right now. They have a launcher now? Yeah, they have a launcher now, but clearly it's either my PC's gone to shit or it's very, very unstable, so we'll see. Welcome in, Ruka. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. The thing is, I remember people as long as they remind me who they are, and you've got a calling card, Ball, so, you know, I recommend you. I recommend. You know, I recognize you. He said 6. He didn't see anything. I didn't see that number. I don't know what you're talking about. Blowman, I know a game you can play instead of Arknights. It's okay, it's okay. Today we're just gonna be doing a just chatting anyways. I was gonna just do a just chatting anyways. I wanted to do my dailies on stream because I'm like, oh cool, look at this. Arknight has its own actual launcher now. We can have fun and do random shit. But computer says nah. So yeah, that's, you know, there goes that idea. So it's alright. It's alright. We're just gonna do what we originally thought we were gonna do, which is just chatting. It's laggy. It shouldn't be laggy anymore. On my screen, it doesn't say it's laggy anymore. Is it laggy for anyone else? Is it laggy for anyone else? Are we having, has someone bit my rate again? Everything looks fine on my side. You could finally make my profile picture. You could finally make your profile picture. I could, but, you know, this is just chatting, so not yet. Scuba might just be your bud. I'm alive. Okay, it looks alright, that's good. Welcome in the power that be. Okay, first of all, before anything, everyone on Twitch side, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry that you raided into the scuff. That is me. I tried my best to not be stupid and it didn't work.
Oh, okay, and we've got our voice. But yeah, thank you so much, Limpy Jazz, for the raid. Thank you. And if you guys need to take care, go take a nap or go eat, please do take care of yourself. Thank you so much for going. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you. Oh, and I've got cat mode.
All right. You haven't greeted me by my name. Welcome in, Ball. There you go. 日本語時間だよな。だよにゃ。いつも忘れたにゃ。今はなんか大変とにゃ。他のいろいろなことは大変だったにゃ。そして今は日本語喋らなきゃならばなんかちょっとできないにゃ。なんか俺はなんかさにゃ。あれどうやって言ってんの？俺の頭は今はなんか使えないにゃ。你要我学中文现在啊？好，我说一说中文。要是我说中文，我就不需要说猫了，我不需要当猫，是因为我不知道怎么搞，所以我就不需要搞了。所以没关系，现在就这样搞吧。咱们就这样，我也可以，我这样一点都不害羞，我又不需要当猫，中文不知道怎么当猫。不过你们，现在又不需要说日语了，我要一边说日语一边说中文啊，之前那不行啊，那我怎么搞？当然搞不了了，对吧？让我看看。I know, I followed him a bit ago. 是吗？我不知道。我真的不知道。这是你第一次来我直播吗？说实话，我也不知道你懂不懂我。不过你知不知道我的直播吗？你来过？之前你来过吗？我不知道你来过。那还挺。那还挺好啊。那欢迎光临了，应该说。是因为这不是你第一次来。There we go. I can finally not speak another language. There we go. I'm back. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much for assimilating. Error. Thank you. Hopefully you guys are having a lovely day. Hopefully the stream won't fuck up. Right now I'm still running on 4K, but you know what? I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Hopefully nothing's gonna fuck up because I'm running on 4K. I don't know why I'm running on 4K. I don't know if someone is like downloading porn in my house or something. I don't know. Okay, so so we're just gonna have to take what we get and we don't get upset. Because if we do, then I'm gonna have a mental fucking crash out and I'm gonna die. Alright? So we're gonna stay calm and collected. And okay, you know what? At the very least, this didn't happen on a collab. If my fucking setup broke on a collab, I would fucking murder someone. Actually, if I was doing a collab, I think it would be better because I could just switch off my like POV and I could still do the stream, I think. So maybe it's better that way, I don't know. Thank you so much for the 7th streak, Francis. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The raiders, I didn't even get to use my toggles for when you do the raid. I'm so sorry, Jazz. I'm so sorry, Jays. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for the assimilation as well, Francis. Thank you so much. 8 times now. Nice. Who has the most now? I wonder who has the most. I'll go in the back end after this or something, and I'll check who has the most assimilations. I'm kind of curious because I feel like, I don't know, how long have I had it now? How long have I had the simulation redeem? I don't know whether I've had it for like a really long time. It feels like I've had it since forever now. But obviously I don't think I have, because, you know, that's just how fucking brains work, innit? You feel like something works way longer than it actually is. But, you know what? Hold on, let me move OBS. Okay, you go there. You go there. Catboy gay. What do you want from me, Lux? What do you want from me? You're catboy. You're more of a catboy than I am, alright? So you're gay. I'm already gay. We know that, alright? I like men. Especially the abs and tits. But we don't know whether you're gay. Mr. Gay Catboy, meow for me. I'm not gonna meow. Why don't you meow for us, Catboy Lux? Your name is literally Catboy. Why don't you meow for us? Alright. If you want me to meow for you, you gotta meow for us first. It's a mutual, you know, it's a give and take. The power that be. Thank you so much for the Tamagotchi time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Everyone, hydrate, stretch, and look aside. Take care of your eyes. Thank you. You're bisexual? More like by yourself. I say that full well knowing that I think you're in a relationship, aren't you? Drink that boy, drink cat boy. I'm drinking. I drank, I stretched, I look outside, take care of your eyes, bitch. You know what I realized? I don't think other streamers have a look outside thing, do they? Oh, somebody got banned. Somebody was being a little baddie. Okay, I'm scared. The thing about Seribot, actually, can I kick Seribot? How do I do that? Because I'm afraid that if Seribot accidentally bans someone who's like, comes from a raid, I'll be scared for that. So I don't know, like, maybe that was a bot. I wish I knew what that message was that got deleted. That's what I'm saying. What happened? Why did Seribot ban fucking tantalizing Canardo? Why? I don't know. So maybe, you know what, I might get rid of Seribot for now. And use them only when there's like a mass follow or mass raid or something. Mr. Gay Catboy is so mean to me for no reason. What do you mean? You want me to meow, and then you won't meow for yourself? That's double standards, man. That's double standards. You can't do that to me. You're like, oh, you should meow. And then you're like, I don't want to meow myself, though. I don't want to do that. That is, what's, fine, meow. Okay, you meowed? All right. Meow. There you go. I did it. There, see? It's a mutual give and take. It's like Full Metal Alchemist, man. It's like fucking, you know, equivalent exchange. All right. You meow, I meow. We all meow. Everyone in Twitch, meow. Meow now. You gotta meow now. You're legally obligated. If you're in my stream, regardless whether you came from the raid, you're legally obligated to meow now. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. I don't make the rules. Okay, I just make the rules. I'm not like the other girls. I'm fucking stupid. I'm dumb. That's why. Oh, Case, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Sumi, I ain't doing it. All right. I'll get my lawyer on it then. I'll get my lawyer. And he's gonna, they, I don't know. I don't know the gender of my lawyer. They're gonna have strong words with you, all right? Yeah, the power that be. There we go. There's a meow. There we go. Full Metal is amazing. Okay, fun fact. I haven't actually finished Full Metal Alchemist. I think I've watched like a good chunk of it, but I don't think I've actually finished it. I should probably do that one day. Just, you know, finish the series. It's a big series. It's a very popular series. I should probably finish it, right? It's like being a lawyer, but you could. I don't know if I would trust you. Lux. I don't know. I feel like your reasoning would be like, but sir, he is guilty. And that is like the best offense that I'll get. I don't know. I don't trust you. I'm sorry. Look, if you could show me a law degree, I would trust you. But I don't think you have one. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you probably aren't very good at being a lawyer. You haven't finished it. No, I have not finished it. There's a lot of mainstream anime that I haven't finished. Like Attack on Titans, I haven't started watching Attack on Titans. I don't think I've watched a single full episode of it yet. I need to, but I haven't. And I know it's a really good show, but I'm doing other stuff. It's like, you need to watch those shows. Okay, things like Attack on Titans and like Full Metal Alchemist, they're shows that are too good for you to just watch on a whim. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but like, if you just watch it, you won't feel the same like vibe, the heebie-jeebies from the show, right? You gotta be in the mood to watch it and want to watch it for you to get the best experience. And right now, I'm not in that phase. And it's not a phase you can just like get yourself into either. So I'm just like kind of like in the middle ground where I'm like, oh, okay, I do want to watch it, but I need to be in the right set of mind, right? I might have ADHD, and I might have dropped out of law school, but I can at least be useful. Oh, did you go to law school, Lux? You know what? That's more than I ever did. That's more than, well, actually, that's a lie, because, you know, I'm still in school. Stay in school, kids. Also, if you're a kid, don't be on my stream. If you're a kid, you probably should be here. But I don't, look, I'm studying psychology, so I guess that's not as useful, but, you know, shut up. How much do you even learn in law school? What do you do in law school? Do you just memorize policies and laws? Is that what you do? Like, okay, see, because, okay, the thing is, in psychology, when you study a bachelor's of psychology, you get to, like, you know, you do things like, oh, you get field experience, you learn about different, like, mental illnesses, mental health, like, you know, how the brain works, stuff like that. But what do you do in law? You just do, like, you just read, like, legal cases and, like, recite the law? Is that what you do? Like, what, apart from that, what else do you do in law? I guess, you know, experiencing it firsthand, but at the end of the day, that's just, you know, do you even get, you don't get to practice law until you graduate though, right? Well, I guess you could, on like, but not like as a job, right? So how does that work? You just kind of study all day? Just do the same shit every day, all day? What do you even do? See, I'm curious now, actually. This has brought me onto a tangent that I didn't think I would get on the stream. What do you do in certain courses in university? Like, I feel like there's only so much certain specialties really need you to, like, learn. And then the rest of it you can kind of, like, just figure out by yourself, right? Like, okay, for example, music mixing, alright? I took a course of music mixing. That I can kind of understand, because the first step, the hardest step, is figuring out and seeing, like, if you can hear the difference between the things that you're doing. Right? Because sometimes the differences, like when you mix a bit of music, is very, very subtle. But after you learn that, and you learn how to, like, the different tools, I guess, you don't really need to be in an education, like, institute to learn that, right? In law school, you sometimes hear about the Chewbacca. What is the Chewbacca defense? Okay, now I'm curious. What is a Chewbacca defense? Now you're gonna tell me. I love in certain, like, industries or specialties, there's always these really dumb names for things. Like Chewbacca effect, or like picnic. You guys know what picnic is? It's like an IT term. Problem in chair, not in computer, or something like that. Search up Chewbacca defense. Alright, you know what? Sure. I've got time. This is just chatting. Chewbacca defense. Chewbacca defense is a famous legal satire and nonsensical argument originating from South Park. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. Apparently tries to confuse the jury by asking why an 8-foot-tall Wookiee like Chewbacca would live on the planet Endor with 2-foot Ewoks, concluding that because it makes no sense, the jury must acquit the defendant. Oh, so it's basically reasoning on the grounds of it being improbable or nonsensical. Okay. I probably need to do a bit more in-depth research about the Chewbacca defense, but I'm glad to know at least it's not like an actual, like, legal thing. It's a South Park episode. I'm glad at least that's a thing, right? I'm glad that it's not just something you pulled out of your ass. Or someone just, a lawyer one day came, oh, you know what? I'm gonna name this particular attack the Chewbacca defense. Yay! Yeah, at least that didn't happen, right? At least, at the very least. But yeah, oh god, I don't know. It's funnier if you find out by yourself. Oh yeah. I like doing research about really niche things as well, so this is right on my fucking alley. I've got the two things I wanted to do today in particular. One was Arknights, my dailies. That's not happening anymore. The second one was a little, well, it's not really an announcement. It's more of just a little like, hey, go look at this. It's a new thing I'm doing. But basically, oh, wait, Chewbacca defense is golden. It's something. I definitely need to do more research. One Google search is not enough. But yeah. Basically, I am starting a new channel. Don't worry, nothing is happening to MrBlurry. Everything is normal here. It's just that I'm doing extra stuff on top of this as a side project. Basically, you know how I said I was going to do SCP readings before? I was like, oh, I want to do SCP readings and stuff like that. Basically, I'm starting, well, okay, so if you guys know, I used to stream, okay, sorry. There's so many segues. Let me start from the beginning. At the very beginning, I streamed on YouTube, right? I streamed on YouTube only. I didn't stream on Twitch. And then, like, fairly recently in my streaming, I've started to stream on Twitch as well. So I've started multi-streaming. The thing is, I used to have a VOD channel. Because I only streamed on YouTube, whenever I did stream on Twitch, there was no VOD for it because Twitch doesn't keep VODs. So I had a VOD channel, and it was called MrBlurry VODs. But now, I have rebranded it so that now it's gonna be my horror channel. And on it, I plan to do, like, you know, horror, whatchamacallit, like, SCP readings. I plan to do some original, like, storytelling stuff. I want to do some stuff with yokais as well, and, like, folklore. Like, Wild Hunt, stuff like that. I think that's really cool. As much as it's not necessarily horror, it's still, like, in that kind of vein, and I'm really interested in that kind of shit. So I plan to do that kind of stuff on the other horror channel. Currently, there's nothing on it. But welcome in, Taco. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? I kind of called. Yeah, I kind of did. But also, announcement. Next week. No, is it next week? Next week, Taco and I are going to be playing Shift at Midnight. So if you know that game and you want to watch it, go watch it. Thank you so much for Simulation. Jesus Christ, the horror. There's this one red-haired VTuber on your horror channel with you. Yeah, I know, he's really scary. Hold on, let me link the channel. Hold on. It would mean a lot to me. You know what, just go and fucking subscribe. Like, if you want to, actually. I'm not even gonna force you. If you want to go subscribe to that channel, go fucking do it. Just, here, I'll link it. There you go. Okay, Case did. Case already linked it. There you go. King Ray, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. Welcome to the Purple Niles. Welcome. Thank you for having me. Welcome in. But yeah, so that's going to be where all my horror stuff is going to be. It's going to be mainly videos. I'm not going to do streams on there. Streaming. So, okay, let me just reiterate. Everything I currently do is not going to change. I'm still going to stream like 5 or 6 times a week. Or maybe 4, I don't know. I'm still going to stream the same amount I stream. Everything on this channel is still going to be the same. I'm still MrBlurry. Everything is going to be the same here. But there will also be more stuff on a separate channel. So I'm going to be doing more stuff on a separate channel. Nothing here will change, basically is what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to start with SCP readings. I've got an outline of like an original story that I want to write. That I'm probably going to do readings of as well. But I don't know, if you guys have any recommendations of like specific categories on things you want me to read or stuff like that, I would be down. I'll be down to like read them and like maybe do like create other content about them. Because I see like online there's a few like, oh, you know, what happens if this SCP interacts with this SCP? I'm kind of like, you know, I want to do that kind of stuff as well. Not just readings and stuff like that, but like original content with the two. The second channel I see is Blurry's horror catalog is a femboys. Yeah, right now there's a lot of case on it. There's a lot of case on that channel right now because whenever I like stream with case at that point in time, it was all in the morning and I could not be asked to set up a YouTube thing. So everything is there. But that's okay. That's okay. Cause soon it's gonna be no red hair boy and a lot of horror. Even though, you know, Red Boy is a bit horror. The Mortal Baby Trapped in Concrete Saga. Yeah, what? Wait, hold on, what? I just kind of agreed with you out of instinct. The fuck you mean Immortal Baby Trapped in Concrete Saga? The fuck does that mean? What do you mean? Huh? What is that? What is that? What is that? It's an SCP thing? What SCP is it? You know what? We might as well fucking talk about SCPs now that I'm curious. 9730. 9730. Okay, let's see. Humanoid entity currently suspended in a large concrete block. You're right. The Mortal Baby trapped in Concrete Saga. Okay, I see. That is going to be a read that I'll be reading off stream. I used to find SCPs interesting. What do you mean used to? Not anymore? You don't really like them anymore? But yeah, I really like those kind of like anomaly things. See, that's why I like horror games with like group anomalies or like categories. For example, like, you know, observation duty. There's like a bunch of different types of anomalies and you can kind of like catalog them and stuff. I feel like that kind of stuff is really like interesting and fun. I sort of fell off about like 3k to 8k. Yeah, fair enough. Isn't that guy from JoJo Part 4? What? Immortal Baby Trapped in Concrete Saga. That's a name for a fucking stand, isn't it? I just don't really go out looking for them anymore. Yeah, that's fair. But the thing is, half of it for me personally, is because sometimes I don't want to read and I want to listen. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should do some readings. But yeah, no, I 100% understand. I won't just be doing SCP stuff. I've got an original, like, story that I have, like a horror web novel, if you like, that I'm writing. So that's, you know, that's going to be on that channel as well. Gonna do some yokai shit, some mythology shit. Maybe I'll get into Norse mythology and stuff like that too, because there's some really weird and creepy shit there. Some of them felt like they were trying to one-up each other rather than being an anomalous, like the front half of a cat. Yeah. Not every SCP is a hit, especially because there's 8,000 of them. I 100% agree. I do have some favorites. Generally, they are the lower numbers, though, I will admit. Most of my SCP favorites are lower numbers, but there are some higher numbers. I forgot what it was called, but there is a SCP where it's like a giant blob with tentacles, and at the end of the SCP, like, article, you find out that you are the blob. It's like a reoccurring loop, and it's you exploring and finding this big sentient blob, and then turns out you are that blob from the future. It's really weird. I don't know what the SCP designation is, and I don't know what it's called, but there is an SCP like that, and it's really fucking cool, and I need someone to find it, because I need to know what number it is. Some of them feel like something about a guy getting fused with a boulder in JoJo Part 4. You know what? That is another thing I haven't watched, now that I think about it. I haven't watched JoJo. I've not watched any JoJo. But JoJo's one of those things where you cannot not get spoiled, because it's just fucking everywhere, isn't it? Like, there's no way you cannot at least know a decent amount about JoJo, even if you've never watched it. I fucking love mythology. Yeah, I do too. Fun fact, Loki banged a horse. Yeah, I'm aware Loki banged a horse. Loki banged a few things as an animal, banging other things. Yeah. JoJo is very extra, but it's also very much not for everyone. Yeah, no, I get that. But I do want to watch it. Again, I have to be in the right mood, though. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you really don't. Yeah, fair enough. It's got a very, what's the word for it? It's very niched, I guess, is the way I could describe it. It's very niched. So it's like, you know, it's not for everyone, but if you do like it, you love it. Loki loves banging creatures. Yeah, he's banging like snakes, horses. He's got like a few children now. It's weird. There's like half horse, half, you know, it's weird. Look, Loki's weird. All right, Loki's weird. But yeah, I want to do mythology stuff as well. And literally just anything else horror related too. Like analog horror. You know those shorts you see on like TikTok and YouTube where there's like, oh, you have just been hired as a school teacher. Here are rules you need to follow so that you don't die. And it's like, 1, don't look at the students directly. Da-na-na-na-na. Those. Maybe I should do like catalogs of those. I'm not gonna do those because I feel like, you know, you don't get enough of a story from just a short telling you what not to do. Maybe I will do stuff like that, but it's definitely gonna be more like a universe rather than just one fucking thing. You know, honestly, if that's your vibe, have you played Inscription? I have 100%ed Inscription on stream, as a matter of fact. I don't know if the VOD is still there. No, I did stream it on YouTube. The VOD should be there. I loved Inscription. Inscription was absolutely amazing. I loved it so much. And I kind of wish, for those who don't know, Inscription is a card game. I kind of wish that Casey's mod would include the robot part of the game as well. Because currently Casey's mod only, the only thing in Casey's mod is the beast part, right? Where you fight like Leshy's creatures. But the robot part, what's his name? What's the robot's name? I forgot what his name, like P or something like that. I really liked his like fight. I really liked his area, but I'm sad that Casey's mod doesn't include that because I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Then you should try Forbidden Solitaire. It's the same vibe, things with a bit weaker story, but a better gameplay loop. Forbidden Solitaire. I'll search it up. Forbidden Solitaire. Also, I'm gonna open the Wall of Nulls. Hold on, let me open the Wall of Nulls because I realize we haven't opened that up in a while. Do I have a? Yes, I do. Give me a second. Wall of Nulls. Nope, that's not the Wall of Nulls. Where is the Wall of Nulls? Here it is. There we go. Masterpiece Steam trailer. Masterpiece Steam trailer. Right. Okay. Give me a second. Is Wall of Nulls gonna... There we go. Okay. It's in the corner. It's gonna be very small. But whenever someone new comes in, I'll add them, and then we call it, you know. Are you guys in there? Catboy... You're in there, Catboy, right? There's no way you're not in there. Oh, maybe you're not. Oh, you'll probably be under Ant King, wouldn't you? You'll probably be under Ant... Hold on, if I just type Lux. Oh yeah, Ant King Lux. Yeah, there you go. Okay, no, you are here. You are here. All right. I'm going to put you there, and I'm going to go back to the first page, because that's the shiny page, and I like shiny. There we go. Let's see. You were talking about Forbidden Solitaire, so let me check that out. Let's see. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. Such a big wall. Yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger by the day, isn't it? Forbidden Solitaire. Oh, I see. It's got that, like, creepy... You know what? It's got Yap Yap graphics. That's what it, like, reminds me of. And I do see what you mean by... Okay. Is it also a roguelike? Is it also kind of like a roguelike kind of deal? Like, Balatro? Or, like, Clover Pit? Like, horror-esque, but mainly, like, card roguelike game? Is that what it is? Because I do like those games. I do like me a card game. You know what? I really like card games, man. I really, really like card games. Sort of? Is it like a roguelike instead of a roguelite? Where you upgrade throughout the run? Maybe? Maybe something like that? I don't know. It does look interesting, so I'll look into it anyways. But, interesting. Okay, I see. Naruto, naruhodo. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, definitely want to do more horror stuff. Especially because there's so many, like, okay. You would be surprised by the amount of people I've met who I'm like, oh, I really enjoy SCPs. And they're like, what's an SCP? You what now? You what now? What'd you say? The fuck you say to me? Surprisingly, people don't know what SCPs are. So, you know, everyone needs to know. And stuff like creepypastas as well. I might get into that. I'm not as much a fan into creepypastas because they're generally very, what's the word? Not supernatural. They're not always, I really like supernaturals, horror. Generally like normal horror, just like, you know, a murderer or a serial killer. Yeah, that's cool and all. I say that's cool and all. But it's not, I don't know, it's not my cup of tea, more or less. SCPs are interesting. Creepypastas are dying species. They are a dying species. I would say SCPs and creepypastas are a dying species, honestly. SCPs a little less. It's just because creepypasta was such like an old internet thing, wasn't it? Like you've got Jeff the Killer, Smiley the Dog, Slender Man, you know. Generally people still know what they are, but you know, probably any new ones or like the ones that weren't as popular probably have been forgotten until obscurity now, which is sad. Maybe I should bring them back too, who knows. A lot more straightforward game loop stuff than roguelike, but it unlocks a customizable NG plus, new game plus mode. Afterwards, sort of feels the vibe. Okay, I see. Just ignore me. You know a good horror game. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. I mean, searching for a world that doesn't exist is a creepypasta. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. Searching for a world that doesn't... That's so... Oh, hold on. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. Searching for... No, hold on. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an ARG. It's a Minecraft ARG. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm human again. Fuck. Let's see. Okay. SCPs are hanging on better, but creepypastas are just screwed. Yeah, they're not doing too hot. It's a bit sad because some of them were really cool. And the idea of them were pretty cool as well. I think the thing is... Wait, what do you mean not really? Is it not a Minecraft horror ARG? It follows a player named Avery, finds trained pre-existing mine and mysterious warning book. At crossroads, don't turn left on a laptop from a storage locker. A fake ARG being made by a normally ARG channel. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, I'll check that. Oh, I think someone has told me about this before. I recommend the slime dude. That I see on the images. Okay, I'll check that out. ARGs aren't really creepypastas. No, ARGs aren't creepypastas inherently, but they can be like horror depending on, you know, if it's a horror ARG. Fully original story by the guy who's pretending to read it as an ARG. Right, because this one is fake, then it kind of is. Ah, right. I do like when, okay, the thing about creepypastas, which I thought was lacking, was that idea that if they didn't really tie into each other, right? They were kind of like a collection of horror stories. But that's all they were. SCPs, you can kind of like, you know, they're all in the same universe. well, quote unquote universe, you know, they're all under the, you know, the company or the containment, like, organization SCP. It's got like an overarching, like, you know, thing to it. Whereas, you know, creepypastas are kind of just like, you know, one-off stories. You don't really get any more. Sure, there's fan fictions and stuff like that like a derivative of the main one, but it's like, yeah, you don't really, like, if you really like a character, you know, it's just, you know, it's right? There's not a lot of world building to it, because it's a bunch of different worlds, isn't it? Actually, correct me if I'm wrong. Are creepypastas set in the same universe? I don't think they are, right? Creepypastas are usually written stories designed to feel like something that really happened, or creepy photos, or distorted images accompanied by a story. Example is Smile Dog. Yeah, that's right, because Jeff the Killer and Smiley the Dog were just distorted images, and then there was a story based off of that. Which is cool and all, which is, I know, yeah, I get that, but generally they're not a part. Yeah, they can, okay, no, don't get me wrong, they can be connected, because Smiley the Dog and Jeff the Killer, I think, are actually connected in some weird way. But the universe in itself isn't really bundled together. It's more like, as it says, a collection of horror stories, rather than a like, you know, I don't know how to describe. Do you get what I mean though, chat? It's like, they're not related to another, like, because in SCPs, right, certain like exploration logs and stuff like that in SCPs, you'll see like one SCP interacting with another or stuff like that. It's like community source Twilight Zone. Yeah, exactly. If it was more like in universe and there was an overarching story, I think it'd be a lot cooler. They're bundled under the same umbrella, but not correctly directly usually. Yeah, the only thing that they're connected by is the fact that they are like 2010 horror stories. That's pretty much it. Pretty sure the Russian sleep experiment is counted in the creepypasta. Yes, the Russian sleep experiment is counted as a creepypasta, which I think it shouldn't be, honestly. But yeah, no, I thought that one was pretty cool. I thought Russian sleep experiment was pretty cool. I really like that one. I don't know. I've realized, okay, that I am interested in what makes something scary as well. So I did a bit of research. There's a fucking shorts coming out of this, actually, as a matter of fact. So go watch that if you're interested. But yeah, so I've been doing a bit of research, again, to write my web novel. Because, you know, I'm like, I can't draw for shit. I don't know, I think last time I showed you my drawings. They're alright, okay, but I don't think they're usable in, like, streaming. I wouldn't use my own art in my assets. At least not main assets. Maybe I'll use it for, like, a redeem or something. So, my art is not that good. Music is good and all, but it's really hard to tell a story through music without art, without people getting bored. People nowadays really, like, if you want to tell a story through music, it's very hard for people to latch onto that if you don't have art or, like, accompanying visuals. And again, drawing is not an option. So, I was like, okay, if I do want to tell a story and I don't have the means to do art, what is the next best thing? Web novel. That's basically how I got to that decision. It's the most available format for me to express, or for me to, like, just create a universe without, you know, overcompensating or, like, making it incredibly high production and, like, costing $1 billion. Probably better than me? Well, no, I've seen your art. I saw your XP art on Community. Your art isn't bad, Quartz. You've got it down pat, pretty nice. One of my favorites is Ted the Caver. People nowadays don't really have attention. Yeah, no, they don't have attention spans. That's why shorts are so popular as well. So look, I'm gonna say this: if you're a content creator, do shorts, do TikToks, do all that. As much as you're living and you're, like, working with the system, it's just good for growth. It really is. But yeah, they don't have attention spans. So unless you've got, like, a really compelling thing where, like, everyone is super obsessed with a music video, you're not gonna get much people to, like, see your story or, like, the backstory behind music and stuff like that. So again, therefore, web novel. Right now, I've got, like, a basic plot of what I want to write, and I've got, like, classifications for certain things. It will be an abnormality story, so kind of like, you know, SCP, that kind of stuff. Supernatural horror categorized kind of deal. But, you know, I'm not going to say anything apart from that until it comes out, until more of it comes out. Buddy, I don't have the patience to edit a normal video. I ain't doing a short. The thing is, shorts are easier to edit. They're much easier to edit. I would say so. Well, it depends on how much effort you want to put in it, I guess. But I would say, like, if you want to edit it at the same quality, shorts is just, well, it's shorter, so it's just easier to edit. Besides, I'd rather make long form because that's what interests me, not shorts. Okay, let me rephrase. If long form interests you... Wait, okay, when you say long form, do you mean videos or do you mean streams? Because basically what I heard from a company is that streams are basically the landing point. You want, like, everyone to go to your streams eventually, but it's far from being the first way people watch your content. If you're talking about videos, that's the same. Buddy, I've been sitting on a dozen video essay scripts that are half finished. Okay, in that case, that's fine. Videos and shorts, those are good. Those are good. But like, streams are generally not like as sad as it sounds. If you just do streams, I've heard it's not a good way to grow. Buddy, I've been sitting on a blah blah blah. I have an amazing attention span unless if a Google Doc is in sight, then I get dragged into it. What do you mean by that? As in like, you have a really bad attention span unless it's a Google Doc and there's gossip? Is that what you're saying? I hate Google Docs. Okay, there's two reasons I hate Google Docs. First of all, keep it in your pants. Keep it in fucking in private. Second of all, well, unless it's serious, obviously there's no helping it. Second of all, what's the word? It takes up my storage on Google Drive. I know that's such a pet peeve or like a first world problem, but if you click on a Google Doc and you read it, it automatically goes into your Google Drive in the shared with me section. Fuck if I know why. And it takes up space. I don't know if it takes up storage, but it takes up like screen space. And you've just got like 17 Google Docs. The thing is, I kind of should read some of them, especially if it's important, because, you know, I need to be aware of who's a bitch. But it's like, I don't want 7,000 Google Docs outing someone on my Google Drive. I've got clips on there. I go like, clip, Google Doc, Google Doc, Google Doc, Google Doc, Google Doc, clip. I'm like, god damn it. 50% of it is just fucking bullshit. I write stuff on Google Docs that are just, and just the sight of a Google Docs tab makes my will do anything break. Do anything break. I'm assuming it makes your will break. And I do get that. I get that. That's why, again, I never thought I would like reading web novels until I read Ghost Story. Because, you know, I don't think I had that attention span. But apparently, I do. If I'm really into it. So, yeah. That's something new I learned about myself. I can read web novels. That's why I used to read, watch and read a bunch of manhwa and stuff like that. Because I was like, this is a nice way to consume media. And it's also pictures. And I don't need to read. But turns out, if it's something I'm really interested in, reading isn't that bad. Have a separate Google account for the business side of things. That's how I keep it separate. Well, no, I do the same, but I've got, well, okay, the thing is, I've got an account for MrBlurry, right? All my other stuff, for example, like my, IRL stuff, my taxes, all that fun stuff, that's on completely separate Google Docs, right? That's on a separate account. But if I open up Google Docs, it automatically goes to MrBlurry. So I'm just like, I'm not bothered to change an account just to read Google Docs. So I just don't read them at all. I just read the blurb and then just hope for the best. Honestly. Welcome in, Juna. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. I just took a shower, Juna. Alright, so I ain't stinky, alright? Wangy, motherfucker. But yeah, again, obviously, I do need to, make sure I'm not collabing with, someone who's, a registered sex offender or something like that. Which is rampant nowadays, which I fucking hate, but, you know, you live and you learn, and don't get upset, because if you do, you lose your mind, and, yeah. Hey, Wall of Nuts. Yeah, we've got the Wall of Nulls back. So far, we haven't added anyone to it just yet, but who knows? Maybe we'll add someone to it in the near future. Don't collab with Blurry, he's not stinky. What? So I have to be stinky for you to collab with me? What is this? Juna, are you on here, Juna? Yeah, somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, you're on here. Alright, that's cool. I'm actually gonna get rid of this name because I just realized that they were a minor and they did not tell me that until too late. Mr. Gay is always stinky. That is just rude. That is just bloody rude. Also, Isaac, are you on here? Yeah, you're on here. God, the thing is, right, chat, I don't update this often enough, so I always forget who's actually on here and who's not. I always forget. Maybe I need to do this more often. Maybe I should just have it open every stream. Update it, dumbass? There's no one to update it on. Everyone's here. What's that? Juna, thank you so much for the F. Press F in chat. Thank you so much for the 10 jewels. I appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. There we go. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Give me a sec. No, that's normal. Okay, that's normal. But yeah, I don't know. Should I? I might also update the twats. Maybe I'll move some, like, I'll demote some people from being a twat. Someone subscribe so I don't look dumb. Well, good luck with that. Alright. I think I get like 1 or 2 subs on YouTube per stream. So good luck getting anyone to sub on the stream. Alright, good luck with that, bitch. Good fucking luck with that. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I want to use your PNG last night as an example, but as usual, you're large. What do you mean by that? My PNG last night? What do you mean by my PNG last night? What did I do last night? I didn't do anything last night. I didn't stream. What? What does it mean when you label someone a twat? These are basically like the, okay, so right now, currently, these twats are like kind of like the Power Rangers of my viewers. They were the people who were here when I first made the Wall of Nulls. They were here when we first made it. That's why they're here. But I'm thinking of changing them around so that, like, because some people, like, don't come often or, like, haven't come after a bit. So I'm also changing them around. I was used your PNG as example in my stream. You did? When did that happen? Dude, I was so out of it yesterday. I was using my model to pat your hat. My hat? I don't have a hat. Do you mean my hoodie? I don't have a hat. I can't remember. Am I one of the colored nulls? Let's find out. I don't know what name you're under. That's the problem. Because you've changed names so much, I don't even know what name you're under. Let me just... I don't think you're a twat. Right now, you're not. No. I don't think so. Oh! Wait, no, you're not Sinclair. Where? Oh, there you are. You're not a twat, but you are on the list. You're a newbie? Yeah, you are a newbie. Then your PNG was so large you gave up resizing it. What PNG did you even use? You could have asked me for one. Can you make it bigger so we could... Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Whoop. There you go. You are here. You are not you're not a twat, though. Not yet. But yeah, so we've got everyone on the list. At least everyone who comes, like, semi-recently or has come more than, like, 3 or 4 times. And when I say come, I mean come into my stream, you dirty, dirty perverts. So there you go. I'm gonna put it small again. Hold on. Whoop. There we go. What does that saint label mean? His name was Judgment Bird, and then he named it to, like, Saint. Like, he changed his username to Saint, so I just put brackets and Saint, and that's him now. One of my past users. Yeah, it was one of his past usernames. He changes names so often that at this point, like, I think he's gone through like 7 different lives now. But yeah, that was like 2 of his names. But yeah. I barely changed names. Good. I like it. Look, I like it when people have at least some identifier in their name so I know who they are. Because, like, you used to be called Ant King Lux. Yes. But you've still got Lux in your name. So I'm like, okay, I know who you are. Right? I know who you are. I only used the PNG I had on hand. What was it? What PNG was it? Send it to me on Discord what PNG you used. I'm curious now. What PNG did you use? I'm kind of curious, lah. I think at this point I should just make myself a shapeshifter persona. Maybe. Well, so the thing is, it's good to have some kind of consistency. Because I'm a shapeshifter. But I've also consistently, So, I don't know. Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's your bloody channel. So, do what you want with it. Lazily gets off bed. Yeah, well, you don't need to get off your bed. Just send me the thing. Do you not have it on your phone? I'm sure you have it on your phone. Who are ya? Welcome in, Sir QB. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day. I believe this is your first time in my stream. Welcome in. Welcome in, Shen. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. Are you here? No, I definitely know that Shen is in the Wall of Nulls. I know that for a fact. QB, meow for QB. I'm not gonna meow for QB. Why would I do that? They haven't said I need a meow, first of all. And second of all, they, you know... look, you can't tell someone... You can't just say, like, you know, murder him for me, right? You can't just do that, because I'm not just gonna murder someone random just because you say someone else wants it, okay? You're on my TV when I left on play next. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know who you were watching before this. Were you watching a live stream? Because I don't think you would be redirected to another live stream if you weren't already watching a live stream. Unless someone raided... Did someone raid me? I don't think anyone raided me. Do you know Filiana? Do you know Kaido? Do you know Jay? Those are the people who normally raid me. I don't know. Kitty, welcome in, Rose. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, Slithery. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. And good morning, Jay. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Sorry, I just said Jay. Good morning, Key. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. You have a nice model you got there? Thank you very much. I really like it. Hold on. Do I still have the Arknights tab? I just realized. Do I still have that on? I do. Shit. Let me change that. We are having a bit of chat. We're doing free talk. We were going to play Arknights, and then Arknights fucked up my computer. And I don't know what happened. It just had a shit on itself. So, we're just doing a bit of just chatting. Just chat. Let me just state that. There we go. Screw Arknights. I like Arknights, okay? I play it so much. Arknights and Limbus Company are the only two gachas I ever play. I got good news from the Vegemite situation. I'm getting a jar of it December. I just didn't ask when. I'm getting it when I found out. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, December's not too far away now, is it? What are we doing? It's 2 a.m. Bitch, go. Actually, well, I don't know. I don't know your sleep schedule. You might, I don't know. You might work in day shift. I don't know. But take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Oh, you've got that PNG. I like how there's a bit of the white that I haven't cropped out. I haven't bothered like manually cropping out the white in that PNG. So you can just see the fucking bits that I haven't removed the background for. That's great. By the way, I'm currently adding finishing touches to a redesign. Nice. Arknights hated your PC. It really did. I do want to figure out how to make it work because, you know, I want to show you guys my team. I just got Bologna. I'm really happy about that because Bologna's a pretty boy. I don't know how to use him properly yet. Still getting used to learning him. But yeah, I'm doing a bunch of, what is it? Gardens of Grotesquenesses right now. Did it crash? I don't know what happened. It might honestly just be my computer or my bitrate, but right now I'm streaming at 4K bitrate. I'm streaming at 4K bitrate. Normally I stream at like 6 to 8K bitrate. It just doesn't want to go higher today, and I don't know why, because I haven't changed any settings. So for now, I'm just not gonna touch Arknight, because I don't know whether it was Arknight that did that, but you know, that happened. So yeah, I keep getting niche VTubers. Well, that's good. Do you like VTubers, QB? Do you like VTubers? Arknights can get their bum destroyed with how much they made me lag. Yeah, the game is very laggy, but that's the good thing about the PC version, because it's on your PC, so it's a lot less laggy. But yeah, do you like VTubers? I don't know. Yes, I'm a VTuber, but I don't know. It's like, it's so weird being lumped in as a VTuber, because I feel like a lot of people watch me not as a VTuber. I know a lot of people who watch my streams, who don't watch other VTubers, which is weird, because I feel like I'm a not VTuber. I'm a VTuber catered towards people who who aren't VTubers, who don't watch VTubers. It's weird. M1080p, sir, how dare you, MVTuber. No, I didn't say everyone, I said most people, okay? Obviously I've got friends who are VTubers who also watch my stream, like you, Case, and you, Juno. But, you know, in general, most of my viewers who aren't streamers don't watch VTubers. Meanwhile, Twitch decided to shut itself and made me stream in 2K. Well, there you go. I don't know why that's happening. I think it was, I don't know, I think Twitch and YouTube was fucking up before, so it's definitely a bitrate issue, not a Twitch or YouTube issue. I don't know. It's just a word is cringe. Well, it's got connotations to it because, you know, people who don't watch VTubers go, oh, you're a VTuber, you're cringe, da 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 da. But I don't know. Look, whether I like it or not, I'm a VTuber. I am. And fuck it, that's what I am. Who cares? Who cares? I don't watch VTubers much of the time, so I can agree with that statement. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why do people, like, I don't know. I guess it just means that the media is becoming more accepting, or like people are more accepting of it, because like, I could be just a normal fucking dude. right? I could be a Flash streamer, and I think nothing would change. But I like being a VTuber, because I like the privacy, I like that. Park, thank you so much for becoming a member, and welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, how you doing? Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Also, Bingsu, also 500 horror games in Throne now. I do have to add a new one, because we're about to finish the Wakes the Deep, so I do have to add one. Will you be stroking it? My penis? Yeah, every day. Every day. All day, every day, QB. All day. Flesh streamer is a new word. Well, yeah, it's, I don't know. Like, what do you, like, how do you differentiate? If you're a VTuber, how would you refer to someone who's not a VTuber? Without saying, like, a streamer who's not a VTuber, because that's a mouthful, isn't it? Stop stroking your dick? I can't help it, I'm horny. I'm a cat as well, so I think I lick it, too. Is that what cats do? I think that's what cats do, I don't know. Meat bag. Yeah, sure, that's one. That's an option, isn't it? Forsaken Rose. Hi, Key. Hello, Key. What are you doing, Key? What are you doing? Is it, like, nighttime for you right now, Key? Go get fucked? I'm trying! I'm trying to get fucked. I'm trying. Are you on here? Oh, shit. That didn't. Hold on. Wait. Get rid of that. Forsaken. Rose, are you not on here? Oh no, you're on here. You're on here. Okay. It's 2 a.m. for me. It's 12 a.m. Jesus Christ, y'all. To be fair, I put calling kettle black because I always like stay up at like 4 a.m. but still. I only watch a few EN VTubers for two understandable reasons: time zones, and I usually watch cooking and history shows online 90% of the time. That's fair. That's fair. I like that. I like that. Look, if you have a hobby that doesn't involve like constantly like going back and forth to a lot of other places, it's nice. It's nice. You should play RimWorld now. Honestly, I was tempted. I might play RimWorld tomorrow. It depends if I'm too tired or not after my uni. So I'm gonna be doing uni, and then afterwards, if I'm too tired, I probably won't stream. But if I do, then I probably will play RimWorld. If I'm gonna play anything at all. Fail the charisma check. I always do. Play RimWorld for an entire week. The thing is, I can't do that because people who don't want to watch RimWorld will tune off. So, you know, I still like playing a variety of games because there's other games I want to play as well. You should play CU. I don't even know what CU is. What is that? See you next Tuesday? Is that what it is? You're constantly lost, Rose? That's a mood. That's a mood. I'm in a very like work slump mode right now, so I'm a bit lost as well. But not physically. I know where I am. I'm always at home, so you know. I don't like VTubers because they like flat women and all the VTubers are busty. Well, I'm a dude, so you know, can't really tits out much, you know. That's not really an option for me. But, you know, and again, I like to lean into the horror aspect of being able to do whatever I want with my appearance. So, you know, there you go. Casualties unknown. Isn't that the roguelike that is this a roguelike? Is it a roguelike? You give off BBB? What is BBB? What is BBB? What is that? I don't really understand all big asses and tits VTuber thing. The thing is, I feel weird whenever I watch someone, like, with a normal, like, a realistically big pair of tits. Fair enough. But some VTuber models have, like, big stonking ones, like, clearly, like, unnaturally big. And I don't know, I guess I'm just gay. It's because it just doesn't do it for me. It's just weird. It is not roguelike. Okay. Let's see. What is it? It's a survival? Cave survival simulator. You're kept as a... This gives me Rain World vibes. Is it also like a platformer? Like a survival platformer? Like Rain World? Casualties unknown, I mean. What the hell is BBB? Oh, big, beautiful boobs. I see. VTubers became too popular, which attracted folks who only chase clout and money, because the amount of drama the VTuber community gets every second is a world record. The thing is, you can kind of, you know, oops, I made an oopsie, time to disappear, ooh, and then just, oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. I made an oopsie and then just fucking disappear. Just disappear. And then you rebrand as someone else. Like, it's... That sense of security allows a lot of people to be an asshole, which is unfortunate, but it's what it is. Let's see. I don't really like unnaturally huge tits. Yeah, I generally like smaller ones. Smaller ones are better. Meow for us, please. Is it 6 for you? It is nearly 6. The cat ears are fake. I knew Blurry is a dragon this whole time. Fucking... Again, shapeshifters, okay? Shapeshifters. Robo Voice is not up yet? No, it's not up yet, okay. But yeah. I'd like a normal sized build. I would say I'm fairly normal sized. Look, I'm realistically sized. My model is realistically sized. But it is slightly more healthy than I look in real life. I'm a lot more, what's the word? Skinny. I'm a lot more malnourished in real life. Although I am trying to exercise more and get more healthy so I can get that big boy mass. A lot more fat. No, the opposite, Lux, actually. I've told you this before, but I'm like 20 kilograms under the recommended weight. Blurry is Hamill because he's so submissive that somehow, without the need of estrogen, got Hamill. Hope you see Blurry Jr. Well, I don't know. Maybe in the future, scientists will discover that. So your model is more fed. No, the opposite. Oh, you mean my model is more fed? Yes. My model has food and eats that food, whereas I don't. I get food, I have access to food, I just don't eat. I don't like eating. I've said this before as well, I don't fucking like eating. I meant your model, dumbass. Also, Blurry, you are a stick, which I'm jealous because I'm kind of overweight. Well, look, at the end of the day, if it doesn't affect you health-wise, fuck it. Do whatever you want. Also, screw what everyone else says, you know. Eating wastes time. The thing is, it's not that I don't like food necessarily, it's just my appetite doesn't happen as often as I think most people do. I don't feel the need to eat 3 meals a day. As a matter of fact, generally I only eat like 1 or 2 meals a day. And this is like for about like 2 years maybe, I'd say. This has been my norm. How tall are you? I bet I might. Funnily enough that you said the 6 curse because I am 6 foot. That's how tall I am. 182 centimeters, I believe, is the conversion. Blurry prefers kibble. Honestly, just nutrient paste. Fucking just give me like a fucking thing I squish into my mouth and that's good. That's good. How tall are you? I bet I mog. What do you mean mog? What do you mean? I don't know. Look, being tall is good and all, but being short is just as good. No wonder his stick and Spark views... He's a stick, and Sparky views Blurry as a stick branch. Sparky does love biting on my sleeves. He does like biting on my sleeves. He does like doing that. I don't know why. Also, I really hope I said goodbye to Rose. I just realized. I really hope I said goodbye. I've been forced recently to eat 2 meals a day because of health reasons. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, you're 5'4". See, I think 5'4", okay, maybe not 5'4", but maybe like 5'7" or 5'6" is like my ideal height. 6'4" I feel like is a bit too high, a bit too tall. I would rather be shorter. Because the thing is, right, if you're tall, there's a lot of places you can't slink around, like holes you can't get into, because it's just not... I don't know. I'm sorry. Let me go up and read the message. Normally, I will generally just ignore messages about messages, but I'll read this one. Throwback to that one time I said, crunchy barbed wire. What the fuck, you bitch? You're 5'4" for men. For men, I don't know what you mean by for men. I am a man, and I do wish I was 5'6/7", if that's what you're saying. You're 1.75 or was 1.76. Yeah, so you're a bit taller than me. I don't want to be this tall, because, like, I'm not even that tall. But the thing is, there's places that you won't be able to fit in because you're so tall, right? I'd rather be, like, agile and, like, you know, random bullshit go brr, right? I'd rather do that. Marang Tang. I always forget that's what hotpot is. 190 is my height, and it annoys me. Yeah, I don't like height. I don't like being height. What's your... Okay, wait, so if you're... Oh, wait, no, sorry, Park. You're not taller than me. You're not taller. I just could not convert inches to centimeters to save my life. Sorry, you are 3 or so inches shorter than me. Why do you want to be shorter? This is the first time I heard someone want to be shorter. Why do you want to be taller? Why would you want to be taller? What is good about being tall? What is good about being tall? We have things that can make you taller. If you want to be temporarily taller, you could grab a stool and just go up there, right? If you want to be temporarily shorter, it's not a thing you can do, is it? The most you can do is crouch down, but if you're in a tight space, you're fucked. Aren't you? I think it's better to be able to artificially make yourself taller when you need to, for example, a stool or something like that, rather than artificially make yourself smaller, which you can't do. Being 190 and built like an ox isn't a good size ratio. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know, being tall means you can't sleep on beds normally. That's true as well. Oh my god, dude, my bed is not big enough. Okay, no, my bed is big enough. My blanket is not big enough. I always sleep in a fetus position because I'm too tall for my fucking blanket. Otherwise, my feet just dangle out. The end. I hate it. Blurry, do you like rapping? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, a lot of my covers, early on, were all raps, and I still want to get back into it. As a matter of fact, speaking of, let me do a cheeky DM to someone and ask them, because they asked me to rap for them for a cover of a Zenless Zero song that they wanted to cover, and then I don't think it's released yet, so I'm like, hey, how's the cover, bitch? My chat? And yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. Did you know Blur released a new original song? Go check it out. You know what? Yeah, thanks for the promo. I'm gonna put it in chat. I'm gonna link it in chat. Let's see. My bed is too small for me as well. Yeah, right. I knew Blurry. Oh wait, it's on. I missed that. I knew Blurry was taller than me because most stick Asians are always tall, while fat and normal ones for some reason are average tall. I wouldn't say that. There are some like fucking short, skinny fuckers. Kitchens in the USA is made of 5'5", so it's perfect for me. See, that's what I'm saying. By the way, you're a man. Perfect, perfect. I'm sure there's some girls who would prefer you be taller, but fuck them. Okay. If height is the make or break in a relationship, that relationship ain't gonna live anyways, right? In my opinion. My legs used to hang off my old bed before I spent everything on a queen size bed. That's just barely the right size. I know, I feel that. I fucking feel that, man. It sucks. It bloody sucks when that happens. Hold on, let me... There we go. There you go. Go watch my original song. Blurry's rap career. My name is Blurry, and I'm here to stay. I can't do improv. I cannot do improv rap. All the rap I do is generally very, very, like, you know, I write the lyrics, I do that, and then I do the rap. I'm not very good at improvisation. I'll say that. Do you like men over women? Yes, I do. I do like men. Ooh. I do like men over women. I would... Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I learned a new word last time, and it's demisexual. I would say I am kind of demisexual. Look, actually, I'm gay. I'm 99% gay. 1% demisexual. Let's just put it that way. I am married. It's too late to think about dating. Oh, okay, then you're fine. If you don't even need to worry about dating, then you're more than fine to be whatever height you want. Hey, Blurry, I posted the finished redesign on your community page. If you want, you can show it on stream. All right. I probably won't show it on stream this time, but I will keep in mind that you put it there, and I'll go check it out after. My name is Blurry, and I'm here to be your curry. Demi what? Demisexual. It means you're more attracted to one gender than another, I think, is what that means. But you're attracted to more than one. Hello, Ekaterina Lebedev. Hello, Blurry. I am nervous about this week coming up. You have a ballet concert on point, and you are scared. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations, because the fact that you have a concert, you know, be proud that you made it to a point where people come and watch you. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. And second of all, I hope you have a blast. Even if you don't, like, I get it. I get feeling scared because I used to play piano for certain groups. Not like any groups you would know, but like concerts and stuff like that, classical stuff. And I understood that because you're very scared of fucking up, especially when everyone's supposed to be like organized. I know ballet is a very like, what's the word? Artistically synchronized form of dance. So I get that, like, you know, if you're off by a bit, you might look weird, but enjoy it. You earned it. If you have a concert, that means that you spent lots and lots of time perfecting your craft, and you've got to be proud of that. You've got to be proud of that. So regardless of how well you do, because it's not a competition, because you said it's a concert, just enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that you reached this point in your like skill level to be able to do a concert. That's amazing in itself, right? I don't know if that makes you feel better. If it doesn't, just think of everyone as fucking, like, I don't know. Think of everyone as, like, a vibrator. Or a dildo. I don't know. That might help. I don't know. Teach their own, right? Yeah, but yeah, good luck, Lebedev. Piano? Damn, we are not beating the Asian stereotype of Asians. Oh yeah, tell me fucking about it, man. Yes, I play the piano. I haven't done grades for a while. I don't think I got to my final grade in my area. But I do play, I haven't played in a while, actually. But yeah, I did play. Incorrect. Demisexuals are people who rarely or never feel sexual attraction to people based on physical characteristics and generally only develop sexual attraction based on emotional connection. Right, never mind. Never mind. Wait, what was that bisexual then? Okay, I think that might have been bisexual. Because I think Dion was telling me how bisexual is different from pansexual. Because bisexual means you're attracted to two genders. It could be man and woman. It could be man and non-binary. As long as it's two genders, not like more than two, it's bi. So I think it might be bi that they were referring to. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not very well versed in just the terminology. Maybe that help? It's a dang 5-minute duet, and the theme is Dracula too, and I'm supposed to wear a damn cape. Oh, okay. First of all, okay, I just want to say this. Ekaterina, welcome in, first of all. Good morning, good afternoon. I believe this is your first time in my stream. I just completely forgot about saying that. Second of all, I figure skate. I also figure skate. So all my knowledge about, like, ballet is probably from figure skating. And I fucking feel that, because whenever you try and figure skate in a costume, especially if it's a flowy costume, it hinders your movement so much. It hinders your movement a lot. Yeah, that Dracula cape is going to be interesting. But it's going to look amazing. It's going to look amazing. Is there a name for the concert? Like Phantom of the Opera, da-da-da-da-da? Or is it, like, not a name that I would recognize? But yeah. Regardless, even if it's a 5-minute duet, you earned it. You earned it. Take this not as a thing that you might be scared about, but take it as a thing that, oh, you've worked hard for this. Now you get to do whatever the fuck you want. It's not a competition anyway, so even if you fuck up, you know, just continue and just enjoy it. Enjoy it more than anything, right? You worked hard, all that effort, regardless of if it pays off, even if you fuck up. Because, look, I'm not going to say, oh, you won't fuck up, you'll be fine. Because sometimes you do fuck up. But what is important is that you enjoy it. That's the most important thing. I used to love playing the piano. Fucking fair dice, fair dinkum. I gotta go, Blurry. Me and the lads are gonna play Easy Red 2. Easy Red 2. I don't know what that is. We're going the fan-made Brazilian campaign. Okay, that's all good. Thank you so much for coming, Shan. Have a lovely day wherever you are. And thank you so much for chilling with me for a little bit. Thank you. Vlad 3 Dracula. Hey? Damn, YouTube censored my bisexuality. YouTube is biphobic. Yep, afraid of being by yourself. Blurry, it's that war game. Easy Red 2. Hold on, let me search it up because I don't know it. Easy Red 2. Sorry. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, I just searched it up. Theatrics, VT, thank you so much for following. Welcome into the Purple Nulls. Welcome. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hopefully you have a wonderful day and enjoy my content. Welcome in. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a voice crack and a half. Thank you. It's like the whole dance school concert and there's not a name. If I mess up the fortets, I'm gonna actually cry after. No, fortets, right. Please don't. Please take care of yourself. Again, try and enjoy it. Okay. Ekaterina, do you enjoy ballet? Do you enjoy it? Aaron making so many games, he barely sees any of them. I see all of them. I just can't play all of them. Whenever I do pick a new horror game, I do go through your list. That's how I got Mixology, right? Anyways, go elaborate Italy. See you, Blurry. Go on then, freedom man. Now, as a punish, add every game I recommend on Throne. Honestly, I will add a few games. Wow, that was a horrible pronunciation of Vlad III Dracula. What do you mean? What? How else do you pronounce Vlad and Dracula? What, you want me to say Vlad Dracula? Is that what you want me to say? You want to be racistly accented? Is that what you want? What dick size is best? Medium. Not too big, not too small. Yes, I do. I've done it for 16 years. If you've done it for 16 years and you enjoy what you do, again, just enjoy it. I know that sounds really, rich coming from a person who doesn't do ballet. To be fair, I do figure skating. But just enjoy it. And I don't know whether... I don't know whether this is the same for ballet.
Tamagotchi time!
Thank you so much, Mo. Like, I'll get to you in a second. Sorry. I don't know if this is the same for ballet, but in figure skating, even in competitions, you are awarded for taking risks. As in, if you do like a triple salco instead of a double, you trip over, you still get more points just for attempting it, and just like kind of like obviously if you completely fail, you get less. But if you like attempt it and it's like a solid attempt, even if you trip or fall over, you still get more points. I don't know if it's the same with ballet, but since you're not even doing a competition and you're just like, it's a concert, just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy. I know like certain ballet communities can be really brutal, because that's the same with ice skating. But fuck them. Just fuck them. Do it for you. If you've done it for 16 years, I'm sure you've learned to do it for you. Hey Blurry, I posted the finished redesign on YouTube community page. Yes, I've already seen that message. Why did you put it in again? Why did you put that message again? Malak, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Have a lovely day. Everyone, Tamagotchi time. Everyone, hydrate, drink, and look outside. Take care of your eyes. Thank you, thank you. Nihongo shaberu jikan da. Blurry likes them large. I saw a bad dragon toy. Oh.
俺はバードドラッグは全然いないよね。今はなんかロボボイスと日本語ボイスを一緒になんか変だよね。俺はさ、初めてこの経験があって、ちょっとなんか似てないよね。似てるない？
似てるな。日本語難しいよね。なんか他のメッセージはどこ？ Why do you talk funny? Are you not American? 俺はアメリカ人じゃねえよ。俺はオーストラリア人です。アメリカは行ったことはいつかあるけど、昔々にあった。今はなんか、実はね、日本語はあんまり行けたくないよ。なんかちょっと怖いよ、あれ。Yeah, I've never been to America. I am Australian. Robo Voice, my best friend. 哎呦，我现在又需要说中文呐！我之前说了日语，现在又说中文，你们，哎呀他妈的！ My face when I get thanks for coming. 没关系，没关系，你知道，你知道我什么意思的，你知道，没关系，没关系。Screw America. Prince Rosemary 1, thank you so much for following. Welcome into the Purple Nose. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day. I don't know Japanese, so everything what Blurry said is just yaoi gibberish to me. なんか、普通にメッセージを読むところに、英語を喋ります。なぜなら、みんな、はメッセージを読んでて知ってるために英語に喋りますけど僕の普通メッセージは読めないの時は日本語時間日本語を喋ります。I'm starting war with America. どうしてやめてよ。アメリカはなんかいっぱいのなんか健康ための力がある。そしてなんか気をつけてね。そしてI don't think New Zealand has the capability to do that. I'm not gonna lie, Lux. He would love it if he so what now? So what now? If he saw the girls in LA. Well, I'm gay. You gotta keep that in mind. Let's see. No more seeing Blurry. Welcome in, Princess Rosemary. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for coming. Blurry, hurry up and learn German already so I can do German time. I need to get on that. I really do. In ballet, you usually get a ribbon, and sometimes you get a medal or small trophy, which is literally just plastic painted with gold paint and stuff. That is that's similar to ice skating. That's very similar. It still feels good though. It still feels good. I mean, you don't get those at concerts though, right? Because concerts are just, a display of the dance, not the competition itself. Blurry missed all my comments. Did I? Rip. I'm Invisible by Duran Duran. You know what? I feel like I've missed a lot of your comments. So maybe to make up for it, I might do a cover of Invisible by Duran Duran. I'll make a short cover of it. How about that, Park? I'll learn the song because I don't know the song at all right now. Oh, the men are hot there too. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm interested then, QB. German, want to ask Kisa one day to teach us. Ja, aber No, okay, no, I don't know enough German to say that sentence. Yeah, no, I'm already learning German on my own. It's just, fucking gendered nouns do my head in. They really do. They do my head in a lot. But yeah, I do want Kisa to teach me a few. I do ask Kisa and a few of my German friends for help whenever I don't understand like a vocabulary or like syntax of German. At the end of the whole concert, some people stay for the awards. Ah, I see. You gotta do something for me as well then? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't miss you as often. Look up LA Himbo and you'll love LA. LA Himbo. Let's see. LA Himbo. Just another LA devotee. Just another, oh, just another. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, when I searched up LA Himbo, all I got was a bunch of pictures of Magic Mike. So, you know. Oh yeah, I posted Yaoi visual novel game and recommendations. Won't tell you which one though. Alright, that's good to know. Mein Freund, Mr. Gay. Yeah, no, that's right. Is a horror visual novel, that's the only hint. Fair enough. I've sent the same message 3 times, you missed all 3. No, I have not. I have read it the first time, and I've ignored the other 4 times because I've already replied to it the other 3. That is why I have not read them. Is a horror visual novel? That's the only hint. Yeah, okay. I think so. I think I'm interested. Anything horror related, honestly. Look, I'm mainly into categorical horror. I have said this before. I don't know if it's actually like a genre, but like just horror where it can be like categorized. You know those like codes in abnormalities? You know the abnormality codes like O-01-, you know those things where like there's like a category for each of them and stuff like that, and multiple abnormalities, not just like one ghost in a story. I really like those. That's why I like SCPs, Lobocorp, Abnos, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Add prescription glasses. In Throne, I'm willing to be financially responsible for greater cause. I will add Shift to Midnight. Because there's a horror game I want to play. I'll add some other horror games on there. I don't know. I'm not going to add prescription glasses, alright? I'm not going to add that. Because first of all, my family has Medicare. And there's like a weird glasses package. So we get glasses free every like half a year. So technically don't need to pay that much for it anyways. And second of all, there's other things. Like I need a stream, I really need a stream deck. I really want a stream deck. That way I can just fucking press a button and it'll automatically put a marker down. So whenever I need to scrub my VODs, I can just go, oh, there it is. Right now I need an alt tab, and sometimes it leaves the game whenever I do that. Like when I was playing Still Wakes the Deep, whenever I alt tab to put a marker down, fucking it just paused the game. And I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. You guys weren't supposed to know that I'm putting a marker down. Does Blurry hate wearing glasses? Not necessarily. I'm not used to it and I prefer not wearing glasses, purely because wearing glasses just adds a layer of extra things to do, obviously. But I don't, if I need glasses, I will still wear them. So there you go. Stream Deck or Steam Deck? Stream Deck. Can you say slurs? No. Catboy is right, you cannot say slurs. If you do, that is an immediate ban. We do not really want to encourage any sort of discrimination here. And generally slurs are, discriminatory. Contrary to popular belief. Is there such a thing as a Stream Deck? Yeah, it's on my throne. A Stream Deck, what it is just like but it's basically a macro. What if accident slur? What do you mean by accident slur? It depends. Look, at the end of the day, I am the final judge, jury, and executioner of whether you'll be banned. But, take it how you will. Can you say slurs? Who asked these questions? Yeah. Obviously not. So Blurry, you are a League player. I am a League player. I am. But I also have chat off. Okay? I also have chat off for that reason. Lots of words are slurs and normal words like frog and apple. Well, no, if that's the case, then, I can... Look, I'm not a robot, okay? So I can judge whether something is meant maliciously or something is meant as in you put no thought into it and you just typed it out. Right. If you put no thought on who it could offend and typed it out, obviously punitive action. If you just say like a word that's like, everyone knows the word and turns out it's actually really racist in some culture, I won't blame you for that, especially if I didn't know myself. Blurry, you're a League player. I am a League player. Again, I've got chat off though. Isn't the Stream Deck pretty horrible? Can I get a free ban? No, you don't get a free ban. I can time you out. Do you want to be timed out for a bit, Lux? You can go into the void and talk with my friends. Lots of people's slurs like frog and apple, yeah. Frog mine apple. Frog my apple. What does that mean? This has no thought put into it, so now give me a free ban. You fucking... Das ist nicht good. That is nicht wunderbar. Not gonna lie, I didn't know what estrogen meant for a long time. I only knew that what masculinity meant, so I thought estrogen was some kind of painkiller. I mean, it could be used as a it could be used as a mental painkiller for dysphoria. So you're not technically wrong. But no, at heart, it is not a painkiller. Your wife snores loud. My papa and mama Blurry both snore. So there you go. Haven't seen the frog in a while. Well, people are busy with their lives, you know. Some people are doing certain things, you know. People come to the stream if they're free or if they want to. Again, some people just move on as well, you know. I can't, like, not everyone stays. Everything stays right where you left it. That's a lie. But yeah, no, some people just move on. That's all. Hey, that reminds me, haven't seen the frog in a while. Damn, Mr. Gay Catboy, never giving me a free ban. Why do you want a free ban? Also, do you want a free ban to ban others, or do you want a free ban on yourself? I don't understand what we're going for here. Imagine you breathe softly while you sleep. I don't snore. I probably will in the future. I think it might be a genetic thing, but I currently don't snore when I sleep. So, you know. I love hoarding painkillers just to forget about them and they expire. Well, I don't have painkillers, but I do have antidepressants, if that counts for anything. Der Frame, guten Tag. Guten Tag. Du bist genug? No, hold on. Wie geht's? Wie geht's? Wie geht's? That's what I meant to say. Wie geht's? Let's see. Also, in case you didn't see, I apologize. Must have missed the comment. Yeah. Everything stays. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes daily and nightly, ever so slightly. Everything stays. I want to get banned so I can say I got banned. What? That is such a weird reason. I can time you out. I can time you out. Do you want that? Snoring is bad. It means you've got sleep apnea. Yes, it does. But it's also it's also genetic in some cases. Obviously, snoring is just not good in itself because it can lead to medical issues. But you know. And on the costume, I have to wear black ribbon tied to my legs, but if there's going to be an issue, but I have to check if I can pin the ribbon to your tights. You should be able to. It'll probably make your tights a bit not comfortable, but you should be able to, hopefully. I wanna... Mir geht's gut genug. Mir geht's gut genug. Du bist gut genug. Du bist gut genug. No, yeah. Ich bin gut. Mir geht's gut. Mir geht's gut. Aber meine Deutsch ist nicht gut. Mein Deutsch ist sehr, nicht gut. Du bist gut genug. I wanna ask why depressed meds, but I feel like that's a private comment because I also take meds as well, but it's for Anchor. No, it's not private. Don't worry. I'm pretty open about this. I've got I've got major depressive disorder, which you probably wouldn't have guessed, by knowing me on stream. I'm not gonna lie. I think I hide it pretty well. But, you know, I don't really talk about it that much because it's not really my identity. You know, I'm a bitch. That's my identity. I'm a failure, right? That's my identity. My identity isn't a sad bitch, right? It's just a bitch. So, if people are curious, I just tell them what it is, but I generally don't say it. That's all it is. So don't worry about that part. I also have got OCD, so I take Prozac, which deals with both, because OCD has anxiety aspects to it. That's why, and I'm sure I've said this before. I'm sure I've said this before while you're here, Park. That's why sometimes I say, give me a second, I'm doing my compulsions. You know. Blurry missed my comment. No, I didn't. Never sing that horrible tune again. I will sing it once I learn how to use my falsetto properly. And QB, to answer your question, look at Quartz's reply. That is my age. I think depression is the reason why Blurry barely eats, because my anger gives me stress eating disorder, which I'm quietly... I don't know whether that's the reason. They might be related. Maybe. I don't know if they're correlated. But I do have major depressive disorder, and I also don't eat much. I don't know whether they're related, though. I don't have... Hold on. I don't have an eating disorder. I can say that for certainty. I don't have an eating disorder. It's not because I am like dysphoric about my body or anything like that. I just don't find the appetite to eat. He's 84. Fuck you. OCD sucks. Yeah, it does a bit. It does a bit because everything that normally takes people, what, like 2 minutes probably takes me about like 20 minutes and it's a bit of a bitch. But, you know, oh well, you gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. Dang holy unk, you got back pain and an office job. I'm actually, look, I'm still in uni right now, so I don't have an office job. I did have a job where I was making hearing implants, but I'm not employed anymore, currently. Depression causes eating disorder, but unlike anger, where you eat more, it's the opposite with loss of appetite. Okay, that might be the case. It might be a neurological thing. That's not I'm not very, like, into that field yet. Welcome in, Daniel and Liero. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are, and thank you so much for assimilating. Welcome in. Kind of like when you feel fear and suddenly no appetite despite your body asking for nutrients. Right, yeah. That makes sense. Because I've been thinking about it from purely a psychosocial perspective.
So yeah, you might be right. Oh, here we go, robot voice. All right, factory job. I had a factory. Well, okay, so I had a warehouse job, and then I had my making hearing cochlear implant job. Those are the two jobs I've ever had.
So you know, one of them was a warehouse job, was kind of like a factory, more or less, but you know, you get the idea. His charisma is as good as a homo's ability to be near gay people, so yes, he hasn't. What do you mean? We're very good at detecting other gays, okay? We've got gaydars, and they work. Trust me, they work. Some people have gaydars that are broken, but I don't. I don't. My gaydar is in full function, alright? I'm telling you that now, in case there's any fucking misconceptions. I'm telling you that now. It is fucking good. It is a good gaydar. Especially over VTubers. I can tell. Okay, to be fair, I don't know. Certain VTubers, you can just hear the gay in their voice, can't you? I don't know about normal streamers. I'm sure certain streamers also have gay in their voice, but you know. Blurry studies psychology as a hobby, which is why I learn more and love it, because trying to study it is worse because most colleges are bad at teaching psychology because most are closed-minded. That is... I would say that might be a Korean-only thing, because in Australia, I would say most psychology... We actually... Okay. I would say that psychology courses in Australia are pretty damn good. They're probably not as good as they could be, but compared to a lot of places, I think Australian psychology courses are pretty damn good. It might be a Korean thing, because I know in Korea, you know, mental health is not really a, you know, it's not really, you know. I have a good gaydar. Good. It's important. Blurry looks at potential gay people, like Dokes looks like, yeah, I know what you are. Oh, thanks. What is this? Oh, okay. Thanks. Papa Blurry just came and gave me some kombucha. What? I'm gonna... Hold on. Oh, it's actually not bad. Only problem with kombucha is the only thing I can think of. Whenever I think of kombucha now, the only thing I can think of is Onision. It's kind of ruined kombucha for me, but it's alright. Not really. Korean psychology copies the US. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but the US isn't that well known for mental health either. You can physically taste the gay from this idiot catboy. That's just rude. Do I sound like your voice? You speak 101% gay. Can you tell I'm gay by my voice? Because some people say like, oh, yeah, I can tell. And some people are like, wait, really? You're gay? I think either people either tell immediately or they cannot tell at all. I don't know I don't know what is up with my voice. I don't have that weird like thing at the end, like the bit at the end. That certain like quote unquote gay voices have though. Somewhat. Thank you, Papa Blurry. Yeah, kombucha. Thank you so much for following Anime Fan 1234555. Wait, 1234555. Wait a second. I think I've seen your name before. 1234555. I remember typing that. Because whenever someone follows, I put them on a little thank you for following thing on Twitter. And I swear I've typed your name out before. Weird. US can go fuck itself. Either way, welcome in. US can go fuck itself. You just let out a certain vibe that's gay. Maybe, okay. Maybe it's a vibe. Fair enough. I know what, the US is horrible with psychology. No wonder Koreans also think psychology ain't real and drink their pain away with soju. The thing is, look, I'm not going to say anything, but just education systems in the US just ain't that hot. They ain't that hot. I think oh look, I won't go into statistics, but there's the thing is, in my opinion, alright, this is just my opinion as well. America has some of the brightest minds and the most specialized people in certain fields, but it also pumps out the least amount of generally educated people because of its education system. That is my view on it. I won't go on further detail. That is all the things I'll say about that. Yes, and you look gay. Maybe my gaydar is too good. Also, the way you say bitch. I do say bitch a lot. But if I was gay, I'll say bitch instead of bitch, right? I think I'll say bitch. Like, it goes up at the end, right? It's like the Australian, like, king. Bitch? You say what, bitch? Right? I don't know. Linguistics is a funny thing, isn't it? It ties into psychology, so I'm very interested in it as well. I don't know the stuff your father has given you. Kombucha. It's like a... What's the definition of kombucha? Hold on, let me search it up. Kombucha. It is... Okay, it's a fermented type of tea. That's what it is. And there's this dude who is not a very good person called Onision, who did this crazy stunt when he was quote-unquote apologizing for being a not-so-nice person. He just poured a bunch of kombucha all over him, and now whenever I think of kombucha, all I can think of is him. And it fucking ruined it, but it's okay. Education is shit with how they think chocolate milk comes from cows. Well, it does, kind of. I mean, the chocolate... Well, okay. Milk... The milk used in chocolate milk has milk in it. Obviously, it's not entirely milk, but you know. I mean, the US is literally a chaotic nation. Yeah, it's like a high risk, high reward. Am I the only American here? I think there are a few other Americans in here. Okay, well, Park, Korean. Cowboy, New Zealand. I don't know where Ella Katerina is, and I don't... Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you are the only American here. Who knows? To be fair, I'm Australian, so, you know. People who come to the stream generally are in this time zone. Although I do have quite a few American viewers. They're just maybe might not be here for now. Ellison. Onision. Not Elysion. Do your research if you want it. But yeah, he's not a nice guy. I remember thinking it was about 2 years ago. I was on stage and landed on my foot funny when I was doing a grand jet en tournant. I don't know how to pronounce that. And again, that is the duet I don't want to visit. And again, that is in the duet, and I don't want to twist my foot. Okay. I do feel that when mid-performance you get something that fucks over the rest of the performance, that is scary. That is very, very scary. I would say push on, try your best. And again, I'm only an anime dude on the internet, so I can't give you that much advice. But what I can say is you'll be fine. Even if you fuck up, even if something goes really bad, you'll be fine. That's only in the beginning too. Oh, okay. That's not so good. I believe in you. Look, look. I'm sure that, like, you know, maybe you learn from your mistake. Maybe you've experienced it once, so you'll be more careful. Maybe. Case is American. You're right, and you are Australian. Yes. Okay. It's hard not saying the gayest shit ever because I am new here. You can say the gayest shit ever. I talk about dildos and pocket pussies all the time. Just no discrimination. That's all I require. Oh, okay, this kombucha is sparkling. I like it sparkling. The Immortal Monarch, hold on. You look familiar. Why are you familiar? Why are you familiar? Hold on. I know you. Where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Oh, I know you from Lori. I think Lori introduced me to you at one point, and then we never got a chance to interact. Welcome in, Immortal Monarch. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. I'll suck cock for $5. I'll suck cock for less. I'll pay you to suck. Well, it depends on the cock. I have caffeine addiction thanks to military. Oh yeah, that's a vibe, isn't it? That is a fucking vibe. Okay, Park, out of curiosity, because you're in one of the countries that does have mandatory service. Did anything, like, completely fuck up in your life after you came back from military service? Like needing coffee to survive? Is there anything else like that? Also, don't be unnecessarily mean to others. That is a big one as well, obviously. I might just have one of those faces. No, I do recognize you. Do you know Lori, right? Monarch, you know Lori? I've seen you on Twitter. I've definitely seen you on Twitter. Only be rude to Mr. Gay. Well, try not to be rude to me. I get that most of it is in jest, and look, some playful one is fine, obviously. But obviously don't go too much into it, because, you know, I'm a dude too. I still want my streaming to be fun for me, etc, etc. But you guys get it. Because when I tune it into my usual niche streams, I open with dick. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine, QB. That's fine. Look, as long as it's not discriminatory or like sensitive topic, I talk about dicks. Again, I introduced some of my chat to what a pocket pussy is. I'm sure, I'm sure you'll be fine. You do know you from Twitter. When I say Lori, I mean the Pretty Knight. The Immortal Monarch? Do you know the Pretty Knight? When I say Lori, I mean the Pretty Knight. Do you know them? Yes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. She gets around the community. So I think I was introduced to her by by her. For them, sorry. I think. The amount of dark strong coffee and energy drinks I had to drink to stay awake in the military. Oh boy, caffeine addiction is beautiful. To be fair, I've heard that a lot of people. Asia is a very big export for just energy drinks because it's just everyone needs to work all the time. It depends on people do gain trauma from their military experience. Service due to the fact Korea's biggest mistake is forcing every man to do military service, which causes delinquents, criminals, and gangs to mess up. Yeah, I do get that, but I also understand why military service is a thing. Because, dude, if there's a zombie apocalypse, if there ever is a zombie apocalypse, you guys are going to be like one of the only surviving countries because everyone in the fucking country knows how to hold a gun, right? But I do get it. No, it's also not good just because, with great power comes great responsibility. Never mention pocket pussies again. You can't stop me. Meme cute Marley. I just realized your name is Marley, not Mary. Whoopsies. Love you. I subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. A pleasure to make your acquaintance more formally. Yeah, nice to meet you. Hopefully you've had a lovely day. How's your day? How's your day, Julian? Should I call you Julian or should I call you Monarch? What do you normally go by on stream? Korea's probably going to be a good pick for survival in a zombie situation. You're right. I think, okay, if there was ever a zombie situation, I think the best place to be would be somewhere like Korea with mandatory military service. Otherwise, second best is somewhere with martial arts or like an established sort of like self-defense, like China with and Japan, Korea, like higher up in Europe, like Norway, that kind of stuff. Anywhere with like established history of like martial arts or just like fighting, I think would be a pretty good pick. New Zealand New Zealand is an interesting one. New Zealand is either the best pick or the worst pick, depending on where the outbreak started. Because if the outbreak started in New Zealand, you guys are fucked. You're not leaving that island. And it's it's two small islands, so you're cucked. But if it's somewhere else, then you're safe as hell. Whichever you prefer, I answer to most things and it's going well, thank you. I hope the same to yours. It's going good. It's going good. Look, I've got so many projects in mind and I want to do so much and also want to read. Oh god, I'm going to read so much after this. Oh, I fucking love, you know what I should, on my Twitter bio, I should write manhwa and web novel loving, Shadow. Because right now I've just wrote like narcissistic Shadow. I want to describe myself better. Can I join you? I'm not sure what you mean by can I join, but you're already in the stream, Marley. New Zealand, Korea should be first reformed the criminals, delinquents, and gang members before pulling them in the military. But sadly, they didn't do to logistics and bureaucracy, so Korean military is hell. I have heard that in Korea, there is a lot of corruption. Is that true? You're in Korea, you probably know more than I do. Mr. Avoid Whisper, I have a question for you. Are you by any chance relations to the demon that controlled the Postal dude in the original Postal? I don't know who that is, but I am cousins with a few people you might recognize. Galapagos Islands. Yeah, that would be an alright place to live. Yeah. Only problem is, there's no one else there. So your only, companionship are a bunch of fucking turtles and birds. Malaysia is a great place to live during zombie apocalypse, not just the city, obviously. Don't worry, the humidity would make the zombies want to kill themselves. I hate the humidity in Malaysia. I do understand that. I love going to Malaysia, but I hate the humidity. I could see Malaysia being a decent place. Does Malaysia have mandatory service? I know Singapore does, but I don't know if Malaysia has military service. Does it? Obviously, not all Korean military bases have this gang delinquent culture, but sadly there are some. Oh yeah, there will be some, 100%, yeah. With how mentally unstable I am, I'm probably surviving. I don't know. I don't think the zombies would want your brain. That's a problem. Exactly. No people, no problems. That's true. That is true. Sometimes in apocalyptic situations, humans are the worst things to come out of them. If you're a cousin to the postal dude, then I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Who's the postal dude? Who's the postal? I'm curious. Who's the postal dude? Corrupt is... I want to know who the postal dude is now. You can't just say that and then leave me hanging. Corrupt is basically a cycling career. There's a lot of manhwa about it. That's basically what's happening. Can you read my message? Could you type it again? Unfortunately, things do pass. I try and read every message I can, but sometimes I skip certain messages, so I apologize. Some messages are also filtered out, so just make sure that your message isn't filtered out by YouTube, because YouTube's a bitch, and I should have known better. In a sense, Korea is like France. Alright, I know everything I need to know now. Run out of food, eat the turtles. Well, aren't they also endangered though, so you won't have a lot of food there. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm a very mentally unstable, so I'll probably survive during zombie apocalypse, unless the zombies is World War Z type. If that's the zombie I'm dealing with, I am cooked. I don't know. It depends on what type of apocalypse it is, right? Because if it's a zombie apocalypse, I think I'll be okay. I'm as dumb as I am, I'm weirdly resourceful. And also because I'm so dumb, I don't think zombies would want my brain. Blurry missed so many messages. I know. It'd be the worst human to meet when it comes to a zombie in a situation. If it's like a cryptic or like a horror story apocalypse where like horror stories become real, I think I'll be okay too. I'm fairly logical. But if it's something like aliens, I think I'm fucked. Because I hate being under like an oppressive government or anything like that. So if it's an alien invasion, I'm gonna fight them and I'm gonna die in the first 2 seconds. I'll be the to prove you're a real cat fan, what's the difference between a human and a cat dick? A cat dick is furry. There you go. Don't eat the turtles, they're my parents. Oh, well, maybe you should have thought about that before sending fucking error to the Galapagos Islands. I know you didn't do that, but still. I'm cooked if I step on the cape. You are, but try your best. Try your best, Ekaterina. Ekaterina, sorry. Also, okay, yeah, no, blah, 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 blah. You said that to me, I don't think the zombies would want to eat your brains. Yeah. I'll take pleasure in being under someone's control. Well, to each their own. To each their own. Well, if they treat me nice, maybe it's not so bad. But if they're a bitch, oh, I'm fighting that. Cat dick don't have fur? I don't know. I don't pay attention to cat dicks. Contrary to popular belief, alright? I don't pay attention to them, alright? Shell too hard, tooth hurt? Well, you know, I would assume you wouldn't be eating the shell. You would use the shell as a bowl, maybe for soup, that you would find. That you'd make. Shell too hurt, Blurry missed my comment. I'm sorry. What do you mean I don't think zombies will want to hit you? All I'm saying is, if you're here in my stream, like viewer, like streamer, right? And if I'm this dumb, you're probably not much smarter. Otherwise, you'd be watching another stream. What do you mean? I don't think... if I were to be a zombie, I would eat all of you guys in a very proper manner. 50% better if you're a femboy. What, you grab a fucking, like, fork and knife, and you put it on a plate with, like, candle-lit dinner inside, like, a mansion. You'll go, oh, darling, this brain is awfully nice today. Isn't it, darling? And then your zombie wife would be, yes, dear, very nice, sir, very nice. Cheers. Butler, could we get some blood wine? And the butler go, very good, sir, here's some blood wine. Would you like some extra brains with that? And then you go, yes, I would, thank you very much. Oh, yes, I'm a post aristocrat. Yes. Is that what you'd be? Literally in front of him, and he skips it. Look, they're all in front of me. Stop calling me out on how stupid I am. I'm not. You've got to accept it. Unfortunately, sometimes that's life, Puck. Who would win in a fight? You or me? My stats are 5'4", 150. I once made a baby cry by one stare. I think I would win. I look ugly enough for you to run away whenever you see me, QB. So I think I would win just by default. Welcome in, Magnus. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. How did you get that? Oh, wait. I think I've got a similar Kirby to that. Ayo. But welcome in. And hopefully, how's your job hunting? How's you said that a few jobs reached out to you. How are you doing? Are you doing better? Also, chat, if you can, like, if you are able, like, if you guys have loads of money or you guys have, like, enough money, Magnus is currently dealing with a bunch of shit right now. So go on to his channel and he's got a throne And it would mean a lot if he went and contributed to his throne for his iPad so that he can continue working on commissions. When zombie apocalypse happens in Malaysia, the fucking forests that inhabit an entire country would turn into those plants from PVZ. That is true. You guys have a lot of forestry and just like nature. Although Australia has a lot too. We've got bushes fucking galore. Malaysia is probably winning, not gonna lie, with how hellish the forest can be. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Although to be fair, I think there's some other countries would probably do well, like maybe like Greenland. It's too cold, right? I don't think the zombies' bones would probably fucking freeze and then they wouldn't be able to move. Every femboy I see in IRL is taller than me. Well, there you go. Look, all I know is that apparently femboys are always taller and have the bigger dicks than normal people. 5 interviews Monday. Hey, that's good. I can't post on Twitter much about the job, but it's so funny. One of my ex-bosses said my rumpled pants were an insult to the company mate. Oh, fuck that shit, man. Meanwhile, they had a black sun tattoo on their forearm. Oh, fuck that shit, man. Fucking, dude, I hear horror stories about employment in America so often. It's just like, what the fuck? The amount of, what's the word? Lack of protection you have over there as an employee is just, oh my god. I'm gonna make it short. Korea invest too much in defense over offense. Rest of the world invest offense over defense. Honestly, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it means that you still have military might, but you're also not dangerous, right? When a zombie apocalypse happens, I'm going up the mountains and putting my old kickboxing skills to use. If a zombie apocalypse happens, I'm going to an ice rink. Fucking gonna cut the head off with my blade, bitch. I also can use rope dart, so that's fun. The fucking Borneo will turn into Garden Warfare 2. The Bornean forest, which is like the Amazon forest, but smaller and still dense. Are you gonna be like a guerrilla warfare that shit? Is that what's gonna happen? Are you a femboy then? Because you're pretty tall and got a huge one. I don't know whether I have a huge one, but I'm fairly tall. I wouldn't say I'm a femboy, because I don't think I'm femme-presenting. I might be a twink at a stretch. But not a femboy, because I do not present feminine, I don't think, at least. Like, sure, we're just gonna ignore the Nazi dog whistle tattoo. What? But my pants are an issue? Were the person with that tattoo, like that, with the uppers, with the upper management? Or were they a part of the upper management? Because if they are, then that makes sense, you know. There's a lot of, clique kind of deal, isn't it? The duet song is, I'd say, an oldish song, which is Paint It Black by Rolling Stones. Oh, I don't know that one. I once did a Rolling Stones cover for high school, but I think it's an instrumental. I think like cello, and it changes to a different instrument. I fucking love cello covers! Oh god, I think I've said this before, but I love cellos. Cellos are one of my favorite instruments. Mountains more fun than an ice rink. Well, yeah, I would say so. That's fair. Let's see. Zombies and, what was that? Zombies and fish are the same ones with no teeth we use. Eh? Yes or no by which bear type they are. Bear type. I guess the bear should be Korea's animal symbol because tiger attacks while bears are too hermit. Fun fact, did you know that the country with the most bear attacks is actually Japan? If you didn't know that. Fun fact. It was of course it was a manager. Of course it was a manager. Of course it was. Fuck him. Fuck him. You're probably better. Okay, yeah, okay. It's rich coming from me since I'm not in a position to speak, but honestly, fuck him. I would say you're better off not having that job, but I understand that, you know, it's probably not. Even if it's a shit job, it's probably still a job. So, yeah, I just hope that, you know, everything turns out okay. Look into the camera right now and say, Daddy, I'm close. Daddy. There you go. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. If a zombie apocalypse happens here, there'll be lack of loud weapons like guns. There is a bunch of machetes. That is true. That is true. You don't need guns. All you need is a machete or a baseball bat, honestly. If you can use it well, that's all you need. I literally had a sword that I bought during my teen years because my family had their... I got a sword as well! I'm not allowed to take it outside of my house because it's illegal, but, you know... Well, it's... Sorry, let me rephrase. It is legal to keep it in my house, but I can't take it off private property. When it comes to zombies, it depends, because if it is The Walking Dead, then I would be easy. Yeah, because they walk slow as fuck, aren't they? Zombies from Train to Busan, Left 4 Dead 2. Dude, could you imagine one of those sucky walkies trying to come after you? Or one of those, like, big explodey ones. I forgot what they're called. Daisy would immediately end every country in seconds. Yeah. We do not have the infrastructure for that. And also, we do not have the collective sentience for that, okay? Everyone is too There is not one single, like, force that will drive us to save the most people. And I think that's, like, the biggest problem, if there was a zombie apocalypse. Being in a zombie apocalypse would personally make me happier. Well, there you go. Also, I forgot to say this, but welcome in. Welcome in, Shivangi Text. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. I believe this is your first time here. Welcome in. I'll become a barbarian inside of a zombie apocalypse. I think I would too. I think I wouldn't like it, but because I would be too much into surviving, I don't think I would need to worry about entertainment or things like that. I think being in the situation itself is enough entertainment. Would you rather be able to push... What? To control poo or dick with my mind? Is that what you're saying? Poo? Or piss? I don't know what that one is. What is P-U-H? If a zombie had no teeth, we could use it as a flesh... Now that is kinky. And necrophilia, if you think about it, so I'm not gonna go there. I love hearing that come out of your mouth. Now tell me how close you are. Let's see. About 3%. You guys need to do better. Fucking what? Yeah, you heard. You heard. Look, it's not my fault. Someone said that, not me. I think the cello cover of Paint It Black is from Wednesday. Oh, that makes sense. Wednesday has some good music. Left 4 Dead Zombies is a nightmare. I could count how many Charger freaking launched me off. Oh god, don't even get me started. The amount of variety in Left 4 Dead as well. The fact that there's varieties of zombies are already just, you know. Green flu is the most deadly disease due to how it changes its method of infection. Basically, the disease is sentient somehow and can be airborne just to change to water or blood. Jesus Christ, so even if you don't get bit by a zombie, you're still fucked. I didn't know that. With the stuff I think about, then yeah, I'm murdering anyone or anything else I see. Yeah. Oh, Pushy, PU55Y. Well, I don't really like... I'm gay, so probably dick. Right? If I ever, like, get a point where I need Viagra, no I don't, because I can just control my dick. So, yeah, I'll pick dick. In The Walking Dead, isn't the infection in the air? Well, apparently it's everywhere. Apparently it's sentient and it can change. Also, speaking of sentient concepts and diseases, I only found out yesterday that apparently there is a Green Lantern from the DC universe that is a concept. There is a living sentient concept in the Green Lantern Corps. The fuck? I'll be happiest inside Left 4 Dead 2 universe only if you're a carrier. Alright, Lux. You just want to cause chaos, don't you? If your immune system from the green flu is not safe either, because the infected will chase and attack you, worst part, those who are immune become carriers, meaning they can infect... Okay, well that's Lux. You just described Lux. You just described what Lux is. Lux would be a fucking immune bitch. And it would just carry it around. Oh, there you go, Lux. There you go. Park has made you into a part of the story. My wife wants me to go back to bed. Bye, baby boy. Goodbye, QB. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And have a lovely day. Have a lovely sleep as well. Because I think you're going to sleep or you're doing sex. I don't know. TWD zombie. What is that? The Walking Dead. Zombie is not that dangerous because they're very slow. The only danger is the survivors who like taste you. Yeah, honestly, the people in The Walking Dead are probably worse than the actual zombies in that. Welcome in, Bubble Tea Mochi. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. I believe you've been here before, but welcome in anyways. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome, welcome. I'd love causing chaos. I know you would, Lux. And I'm glad that you're in the island under us and not in the place that I am. Give me a revolver with 4 throwing spears. No, thank you. No, I'm new? Oh, you knew. I do apologize. In that case, welcome in. And hopefully you enjoy my content. Have a lovely day. And thank you so much for assimilating. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm causing death and suffering through America. Bitch, I thought you were New Zealand. I thought you were Kiwi. Which is why the law of Left 4 Dead survivors are carriers, and every time they get rescued, become infected without them knowing. Wait, until they got captured by the military in the comics. I see. Wait, so does that mean that because the zombies, the quote-unquote zombies in Left 4 Dead, they don't try and infect you. They try and kill you, right? They don't infect you. They just straight out kill you. So even carriers, people who are immune, need to run away from them, right? Because in certain like zombie shows, if someone's like an immune or like a carrier, they generally like will walk among the zombies, right? They've got like this thing where they can walk around the zombies willy-nilly because, you know, they're okay and they won't get infected. Thank you. Oh, you're all good. You're all good, Mochi. By chance, do you know Swan Lake? Hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Elikaterina. Does it happen to sound something like this? Wait. I forgot how it goes. I forgot how it goes. Yes, I do know Swan Lake. I did it with my ensemble at one point. I really like the song. Welcome in, Phil. Oh Jesus, that was a voice crack. Welcome in, Philly. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. I discussed about this. If me and my little sis were ever in a zombie apocalypse, we would both shoot each other in the head because we're hopeless as fuck. Yeah, honestly, I feel that. I wouldn't do that purely because I would just like to see how far I get. But no, that's understandable. It's understandable. I mean, give me a revolver and 4 throwing spears in a Left 4 Dead apocalypse and I'm causing chaos everywhere. Yeah, I don't want to give you that because then you'll fuck up the humans as well, not just the zombies. Also, fun fact, revolvers are the most versatile guns since you can change the caliber bullet they use with a simple attachment, making them one for all of guns. Yeah, because they you know, they revolve. It's not a cartridge. Huh, never thought about that. Although, to be fair, I don't really know what the difference between each caliber is. Like, let's be honest. I think any caliber would be okay to shoot a zombie and it will still die. Right? Or live, depending on what type of zombie it is. Right? I don't think the caliber necessarily matters. It's a slimy fanboy. Yes, it is. How are you doing, Philly? Hopefully you're having a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Are you excited for the new Honglu ID? I'm very, very excited because it's a sync ID and it's skin tie and I want my little boy to be hot Chinese man. The infected in Left 4 Dead are always hostile. Their goal is to infect those who aren't infected or kill those who are carriers. Okay, so it depends on whether someone's a carrier, whether they will kill or not. Interesting. I guess it is sentient, so that makes sense. I'm hanging the suits of Cedar agents off the sides of you, motherfucker. Yo, it's Philly, Hamel Slime Blurry. Hamel Slime Boy, sorry. Swan Lake, did you know Odette and Nodile are played by the same dancer? I did not. I did not know that. To be fair, I don't know much about ballet, but no, I did not know that they're played by the same dancer. Philly is pregnant. I don't know. Yes, Philly's Hamel. Cedar agents will fear me because I'll kill the whole team, expect one guy, just to infect him to allow him to run off to a Cedar safe bot. You are such a fucker. You are such a fucker, lah. What the hell? What the hell? Also, you know what? I'm gonna just because you shameless plug. There we go. You know what I need? I need a bot to do that for me. I need a bot to just every once in a while just put my original song in the chat, so I don't need to do it myself. Maybe I should do that. I love causing death and suffering. That was a weird way to say that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Although, if you were a carrier, the zombies would be after you as well. So, you know, you would have to be a zombie. And if you were a zombie, I don't think you would be capable of sentient thought, which means the whole plan to kill a Cedar agent and leave one back to the safe spot wouldn't work. It's funny how Cedar and Left 4 Dead got darker lore, because technically they are the umbrella of Steam since they created the green flu. Yeah, there's a bit of lore about that. Dr. Green, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you so much for simulating. And everyone take a drink, hydrate, and take a look outside. Take care of your eyes. Thank you very much. How you doing, Green? Did you just get off your shit? No, you don't work on Sundays, do you? Do you work on Sundays? I don't know. I don't know. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are, though. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Well, not very Cedar member knew only the higher-ups. Well, yeah. No, yeah, fair enough. But it's still like, you know, it's still a bit munted that it's like, you know what? In all those situations, a single company is generally always the reason for like an outbreak of something, isn't it? These fucking companies, man. Also, Dr. Green, are you on the Wall of Knolls? Dr. Green... No! No, you are not. Alright, let me add you to the Wall of Knolls. Hold on. You can go here. Dr. Yeetus Green. There's been some new people who've come in. there been anyone I haven't added? Civic, I don't think so. Philly? Is Philly here? Is Philly on this? Philly. No, Philly isn't. Alright, well, gotta add Philly. Philly Emu. There we go. You know, fun fact, when I first saw Philly Emu's name, I thought that Philly was going to be an emu. Because, you know, emu. I thought that was what's gonna happen. What is the Wall of Nulls? Oh shit, yeah, fucking, whoops. Dr. Green Yeetus, there we go. It's basically a wall of viewers who, like, have been consistently to my, streams. I put them on the Wall of Nulls, so in the future we can kind of, like, look back on it and say, oh, I remember this guy, I remember that guy, kind of that deal. That's what it is. Welcome in, Christian Hernandez. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Have you been in chat before? I feel like you have, but I also can't put my finger on it. CEDA is a global organization akin to the UN, but if the UN created a zombie virus, so this is not a corpo, but a global organization, I did not know that chooses profit over doing their job. Right. I see. And just a lurker? Yeah, but I've seen you around. And that's what matters. I could never cover my spears and bullets with boomer bile to infect people. You're such a bitch. You're causing CEDA fucking hell. The raids from Filiana. Right, okay, so you have... I'm gonna add you to the list. Because you've been in my streams more than 3 times. Christian Hernandez. Unless I've already added you. I don't think I have. Also, I spelled that wrong. Is that how I spell it? Yeah, Christian. Okay, there we go. 2 more facts during the Black Swan Pas Deux. The ballerina has to do 32 fouet, and the dance with the signets, and 4 linked ballerinas perform with arms tightly linked around 16 rapid heel turns. Interesting. Did you read my comment? Anyways, I guess I could say Philly has been Philly up since he's Hamill. That is interesting. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. But yeah, I don't know. Zombie viruses are weird. I think the thing is zombie viruses is like, if it was like a sweet home situation where it's like an infection, but it's not a zombie, it's more like a weird monster thing, I would enjoy that more. I know that sounds a bit fucked up, but I think I would enjoy that more. Zombies seem kind of overdone sometimes. That might just be me though. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this big. And then I'm just gonna, I'm gonna hide it. Thank you generously. Thank you kindly. That's all good. You've been on my streams, like, you know, I've seen you around, so you get to be on the Wall of Nulls. Blur, let me fill you up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Being a carrier inside Left 4 Dead will definitely improve my sanity. It won't, because instead of infecting you, they will definitely try and kill you. So I don't think that's better, actually. Not gonna lie, if I'm not a carrier in a Left 4 Dead apocalypse, then I'm living in a bunker and avoid everything while rationing my supplies and play House of Games. Yeah, but I think you'll always think that in the back of your mind, you'll think of the time where you'll run out of, like, resources, and then you'll kind of just say, I don't want to. Sweet Home is not really a zombie virus, but a mutant virus. No, it's not a zombie virus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more like a weird monster thing from space. It's weird. So it's like, I would think that's cooler. Especially since the monsters are based off your inner desires. I like that idea. I think it's cool. Even if I am a carrier, I would still die by Charger launch me off a cliff. Yeah. And they would actually do that because you're a carrier. So they wouldn't try and infect you because they know you're a lost cause, apparently. You just kill the zombies, all of those rotten devils would be my toys. I don't think that would be the case. I don't think you'll be powerful enough. You're just an ant. You'll get stepped on and you'll die. I'm taking a trip down from memory card lane, playing Forza 3 Horizon again. But this time I'm introducing or giving a friend a tour. Nice. What do you mean by memory card lane? Do you mean memory car lane? Because Forza Horizon 3 is a racing game, isn't it? Not many monster mutant viruses. Only thing close to it are always hero stuff. Never apocalypse ones like Sweet Home. Obviously Ghost Story has some of that aspect. I really like those like apocalyptic ones, like Sweet Homes, where it's not just zombies. Obviously Shotgun Boy, but you know, Shotgun Boy is the prequel to Sweet Home, so I would, those are kind of connected. What else is there like an apocalypse where it's not... Look Outside, I guess? Look Outside is an apocalypse. and it's not to do with zombies. Even if it's a zombie or a cedar agent, I'm going to destroy them. Sure you are. I might be an ant stuck inside a scuba's nutsack, but I'm still pretty strong. I don't know. I don't know. If Scuba just hides in a bunker, what are you gonna do? You aren't gonna be able to do shit. So, you know, if you think about it. If you think about it. But yeah, I really like those apocalypse, where it's not just like a monster or like a zombie virus. I do like those. I don't know, what other kind of like cosmic apocalypse kind of stuff are there? Cedar is also in I'm Not Human. Oh, are they? Okay, I did not know that. I didn't know the worlds are connected. I'll turn him into my food if he does that. Well, you'll have to lay eggs and create a colony because you're just a single ant. And I don't think you can because you're male. I've been browsing through my old family photos and relatives. I always want to know why I look so East Asian. Turns out in World War II, my great-grandpa is a Japanese soldier in Malaysia. Damn. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's always interesting seeing where your family came from. You're not a queen, yeah, exactly. So you won't be able to escape because, you know, the whole point of an ant colony is that the main part of its workforce is the worker ants, and you can't even make those. So you're fucked. You know how they say memory lane? I threw in memory card as a reference for callback of PS2 memory cards. Oh, right. Okay, I see. No, Blurry, I meant that they also have cedar, not that they are connected. Well, if they both have cedar, isn't cedar fictional? So if they both have the organization cedar, that means they're connected, right? Right? Yeah. But because I work on Pokemon logic, I can just breed with Mantis or something. There is no Mantis. The only thing in Scuba's balls is a worm. And good luck breeding with that, because I don't think worms breed that way. Just because... Oh, wait, cedar's real? Wait, really? Oh. Is it? What is cedar? I thought that was like a... Community for Economic Development of Australia. That doesn't sound like the right cedar. That doesn't sound right. Huh? Is there a real counterpart? Cedar is real, but they're useful as the UN. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. That's weird. I'm sure men always started performing first before women. That's just how history works. I have no choice but to breed with a worm. Yeah, but I don't think the worm can breed. That's a problem. I don't know how a worm breeds, actually. I'm not sure. How does a worm fuck? I haven't heard anyone else say it, so I claim memory card lane as a new thing invented by me. All right, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on, then. Coin that. Put it in a dictionary. I finished my kombucha. I'll make it able to breed. You can't just fucking twist the laws of reality, cowboy. That's not how ants work. New Zealand is safe from zombie apocalypse because zombies doesn't even know New Zealand exists because the map they're using doesn't contain New Zealand. That will have to be a really old map. That will have to be a really, really old map. As a matter of fact, you know what would be a good place? You know what would be a good place to live if there was zombie apocalypse? Guam. Guam is probably not on most maps, purely because it's so small, right? And even if it is, how the fuck are you gonna get there? You know, New Zealand's slightly close to Australia, right? So you can, like, you know, they're not, like, that, like, close together, but they're still, like, you know, if it's a zombie with infinite stamina, still can reach it. Guam? How the fuck are you supposed to get there? It's in the middle of the ocean. Good luck getting to Guam. I bet that's the safest place. Any island in Micropolynesia is probably safe as well. Sorry, Micronesia or Polynesia. I'll bang a roach. There's no roaches, there's only a worm. I've told you this. The only thing in his balls are worm and you. And baby dirt, but you can't fuck dirt. That's not how that works. Hold on, there we go. Forza is a racing game series that goes all the way back to 2012. Yeah, okay, I thought so. The name was familiar. How about Antarctica? Just living there, adapt, and not die before getting hypothermia. It's probably not very hospitable for us either. That's the only problem with Antarctica. you know, if you didn't know, a lot of people died exploring Antarctica because, you know, it's so big and there's nothing there. So good luck with that. But I mean, if you didn't need to worry about survival and food and all that, then sure, go to Antarctica. See, it is real, but they aren't a health organization. They are a civil and emergency defense agency. Huh, I have never heard of it. It's not real, apparently. I just searched it up. It says it's a fictional United States government organization. It's not real. There might be a real alternative to it, but CEDA in itself is not actually a real thing. It's not a real government. Unless you are talking about the Australian one, which is about the economy or something. The New Zealand Royal Navy will probably maybe defend New Zealand for a while. Yeah, but you can only defend for a certain amount of time, because where the fuck are you gonna get that ammo to shoot guns or shit like that? You can crawl out of Scuba's shaft. Oh, it's pretty tight. Defy biology. Yeah, just defy biology and just get him pregnant. Yeah, sure. How do you do that? How do you do that? In zombie apocalypse, Singapore will be the bane of South Malaysia because how densely populated they are and how close they are to Johor. Yeah. Although Johor will be fine. The sixth game may be in Japan, but sadly it isn't as peak as 3 in Australia. CEDA is not a government, they are an organization. There are many games like that. There's even an environmental protection organization named CEDA as well. Yeah, but I just searched up like CEDA, the organization. There is no actual organization in real life called CEDA. Unless you're talking about the Australian Economic Union. It's not actually a thing. I'll crawl and chew my way out of scuba. Damn, okay. Well, look, I don't know. You'll have to get out of his fucking scuba suit as well. And that is watertight. So good luck getting out of that. And it's probably made of metal because he's got the oldie time ones. What about the environment one? The environment one? Let me search up CEDA environmental organization. Nope. It's just the Committee of Economic Development in Australia. That is the only thing that comes up for any abbreviation for a well-known organization. So either it's a startup company that you're thinking about or it doesn't exist. Let's see. I'll chew out the suit. Well, good luck chewing out of steel as an ant. Good luck with that. Or tin at least. I always dream of cuddling with my fox femboy's best childhood friend. Maybe I could buy Programmer socks for his birthday. Huh? Sure, interesting. 2 of my friends are planning to go on a concert dressed up as Your Name It and CEO. Perfect. I love that. That is amazing. I'm an A. Founder, Center for a UK organization that provides your mind to... Okay, hold on. Center for... Okay, well that has nothing to do with the CEDA. Hold on. Okay, yes, there is one. But first of all, it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with anything to do with like the one in Left 4 Dead. It just shares the same acronym. That's all it is. And second of all, it's a UK. It's a UK institute. You never said the CEDA exists? Well, no. Okay, Puck. By that logic, I can say fucking Blur for Shroop and Slurps exists, and it probably does somewhere in the fucking universe. Right? You said an organization named CEDA exists. Well, that's very broad. When you say that, I would assume that at least it's somewhat to do with the organization you were talking about. Right? Because fucking, you know, there's so many organizations with so many weird names, right? I'll smash Lucifer in one way or another. I'll smash an ant in both ways. Good luck putting anything in that. Why am I an ant? Well, karma's a bitch. I'll buy you 500 horror games now. Good luck with that. I don't have them on Throne. I'll update my Throne after the stream. I will. I'll update it. I'll add some stuff to it. I don't know what I'll add to it yet. I'll add Shift at Midnight. I'll add maybe 1 or 2 games that you've recommended on the horror thing. I might put... I don't know what else I should put on there. I don't know. I don't know. What the hell lah. Welcome in, Acid Tiger. Greetings from Germany. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Wie geht's? Oh yeah, next month, Dungeon Settlers will come out. Okay, maybe I'll put that on Throne once it comes out. And worst of all, my friend who is going as your name is planning to make a large forehead. Of course it is. And you need big tits. You need big tits as well. I wonder how much it will cost. Yeah, I'm curious too. Will you get in touch with the racing genre? Probably not. I'm not a very big fan of racing games, unless it's like Mario Kart, where it's not really about racing. It's more about just fun with friends kind of deal. Yeah, I'm not very into tune with that, unfortunately, Christian. Mir geht's super und selbst. Mir geht's gut, aber mein Deutsch ist nicht gut. Ich lerne Deutsch, ich gebe mein Bestes, aber ich nicht gut. I can be a human for this hypothetical. No, you can't. Why would you give me the option? Of course I would say no. You know what? Actually, sure. You know what? Actually, sure. You can be a human for this hypothetical. Why am I denying you from hypothetical? It's a hypothetical. It's not real. Sure, be whatever you want. I have racing games. The amount of rage Mario racing games gave me almost broke my keyboard. Yeah, I feel that. Can I recommend a game perhaps? Sure, go ahead. I will say, normally, if we're not doing a Just Chatting stream, I will not be accepting game recommendations on stream. So if I'm not doing Just Chatting and you want to recommend a game, do it on the Discord or community, YouTube communities. Otherwise, but if it is a Just Chatting like it is now, then go ahead. Hitman World of Assassin. I have seen that around. Is that the one where that really depressed dude falls and like murders himself? Like the one NPC with the really thick backstory? Hold on. Hitman World of Assassination. It's the dude, bald dude, right? Yeah, okay, I think it is that one. I will keep that in the back, because I might play it, I might not, but yeah. Okay, I'll look into it. I'd rather play Doom Eternal in the hardest difficulty than play a racing game. Well, there you go. Now I'm murdering every Cedar Ancient Zombie and Civilian I see. I'm gonna buy you a game. 500 horror games, please. That reminds me of that one meme of that dude going up to the stall with like a coin and saying, "One something, please." We don't talk about freelancer mode. I didn't get mad at all. Nah, me. Okay. Yeah, I will look into it because there's games like that I do want to play. But I don't know. The thing is, I've got a lot of other games I want to play. So we'll see. I'm not going to say no, because it's definitely a game I'm interested in, but it's not a priority. I'll just leave it at that. Forza Horizon is a pretty relaxing one compared to ones from 2000s. That's fair. It's not the It's not the relaxing part of recycling. It's not the relaxing part of it or like the stressful part of it that I don't particularly get into. It's just the concept of racing I'm not very too much into. Games where there's racing and like you can build a track, maybe there's like kind of strategy in that, but racing in itself, I don't know. It's just not something that piques my dopamine interests, I guess. It's nothing against racing games, it's just me personally, my preferences don't lean that way. Racing to murder the more. Oh yeah, look, if you're racing and the goal is to kill a bunch of humans while you win the race, sure, I'll play that. Someone make a game. There's already a game, I don't know what it's called, but I think it's a mobile game where you can like, there's guns, you've got like people with guns on either side of the windows, and then you like drive down, like it's a bit like I forgot what it's called, but you drive down like a road and just like fucking Temple Run. It's like Temple Run, but instead of, you know, monkeys and all that, it's you've got two guns on each side, you kill zombies and you can run people over. It's great. Fun. Yeah, I think it's a mobile game that no one knows. It's one of those, but I don't fucking, you know. I remember it when I was fucking playing my iPad at like 4 years old. I don't know. We're still streaming at 4K bitrate. Why are we still at 4K? I felt like, you know, by now that we've been going for like 2.5 hours, I thought, oh, maybe, you know, maybe the bitrate will fix itself. Still hasn't. So I'm gonna have to really go into there and fix what the fuck is going on for next time. Who here would eat a zombie? Depends on what type of zombie. And whether I can do... 4K bitrate. Bitrate, Park. 4K bitrate. Who here would eat a zombie? I don't know. Will I be infected if I eat the zombie? If I don't get infected once I eat the zombie, yeah, I'll do it. I'll eat a zombie. If I do get infected, well, maybe not. Maybe not. You know, Maybe no. Not. You don't get infected? Alright, I'll have a taste. I'll have a taste. You know, life's goal. Give everything a go. Give everything a go. Everything's a go. You don't get infected? Then fucking go for it, right? Fucking go for it. That's what they say, eh? That's what they say. But I don't know. It's like, man, I want more cosmic horror shit. That's what I want. I just want more cosmic horror shit. There's so little, like, as we said before, like the big cosmic horror, like kind of like apocalyptic situations. I want more of those. Playing RimWorld after finishing my goal in Civ 5. Let's say I lost 5 colonies now. I'm on my way 6-1. The mod I install is so buggy. I'm not playing with any mods so far, so we will see. I think I'm doing alright with my current colony. I think the only reason I can fuck up with my current colony is if I get too cocky, or if there's a sudden event that just completely wipes out my thing and I have no control over it. Also, one type of zombie I find interesting is sadly from a Roblox game, the Blight. The Blight is fun. Go on. Elaborate. Why is it cool? Why do you enjoy it? Cosmic horror, I literally put plenty of it in recommendations. No, but I'm talking about like cosmic, like categorical horror, like, you know, like Sweet Home or like SCPs and stuff like that. Where like maybe you have like a dictionary of like, not dictionary, encyclopedia of like 70 different like entities or something. And like each entity, like one can't hear, one can't see, one like you need to like bow down when you meet it. Otherwise it'll like munch your face off, something like that. Like something where there's like rules and then you gotta like deal with the rules. I think that's pretty cool. The Blight is a type of zombie. Anyways, the Blight is just a fun concept. Yeah, but why is it cool? Why is it cool? Why is that a cool concept? What makes it cool? Like the design? The design of it is cool? Or like, just like, its mechanics, how it works is cool? Or do you mean like, I don't know, what else can be cool about it? I don't know lah. What else can be cool about a thing? Maybe how it sounds? I don't know. That could probably be cool to some people. Anyways, the Blight is just fun. Yeah, right. I don't know. I do want to, okay, I will say, I'm starting to become more open to the idea of playing Roblox games on stream. Again, probably not open lobby ones. They're still, I'm iffy about. But closed lobby ones, where like maybe horror games, like, you know, like how we played the Mimic. I think those I would be interested in playing again, I think I would. I'm looking into it. There's a few that I'm looking at that I think are pretty interesting. Again, I can't guarantee whether I will definitely do them, but I am looking into it, and I'm more open to it. That's all I'll say for now. How about that? Also Blurry, you can make nutrient paste dispenser where it uses less food to make more food and avoids food poisoning. The only problem is the mood. Yeah, I did see the mood kind of fucks it up. I also am making the mushrooms, the weird mushroom things, so hopefully that will make things better for that. The Blight is just cool by concept and lore. What is it from? I'm kind of curious now. I'm kind of curious on what it looks like. What does it look like? The Blight. Roblox. Does that come up if I just search that? Guts and Black Powder? Is it the one from Guts and Black Powder? Right, it is. Guts and Black Powder. It's not showing me an image. All it shows me is like an infection. Oh, I guess you did say it was a zombie virus. Right, okay, I see. Sorry. Jesus. I have to step since it's pretty late. Oh, good, Christian. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day wherever you are. And have a lovely rest. Take care of yourself. Go get something to drink and have a lovely sleep. Having nutrient paste dispenser at the beginning is good until you are more organized and settled, then you can switch to cooked meals. But right now, I'm using cooked meals and it's still fine. I'm using simple meals, albeit it's only simple meals. But it's still fine for now. Like I'm harvesting and farming enough food to sustain my entire colony. To be fair, I only have 3 people. Blight is basically set in the Napoleonic era. Yeah, I did see. Mushrooms, there aren't any mushrooms. No, it's the, no, not that. It's the silly something. It's one of the first It's one of the first upgrades. You recommended I get it last time. It's like the silly something something something. It's one of the the first upgrades. I still remember last week I got food poisoning because I undercooked chicken, but I'm 100% better, I think. Well, if nothing else, at least that is better, Ekaterina. Ekaterina, sorry. I need to get used to saying your name. Yeah, at least you're better now. But I could imagine that being painful. Also, colonists hate mushrooms for some odd reason. Why? Why? I love mushrooms. God, dude, mushrooms are one of my favorite foods. Like, out of raw foods, like ingredients, mushrooms are probably one of my favorite. They're just so good. They're so good. Jesus, you kind of suck at saying Napoleonic. Yeah, well, I said it better then. It's just, I had to read it and just figure out how to pronounce it first. And then now that it's in my brain, it's a lot easier. Mushrooms are good. They're good, right? I really like mushrooms. I bloody love mushrooms. They're one of my favorite. I don't know why people like, I guess some people don't like the texture, which I can kind of understand, right? But I personally love mushrooms. It's like they're kind of like squishy, a bit like jelly, but they're also like, they suck in flavor very, very well as well, right? Like the flavor you can get off them is molto bene. They're like tofu, but different texture. Mrs. Chio, thank you so much for assimilating. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. There are only 3 types of mushrooms in the game: the food, cloth, and wood. I think it's the food. I think you unlock cloth mushrooms where it makes cloth. Weird. Okay. Mushrooms are good. They are good, right, Cleo? Right? You actually said Napoleonic properly. Yeah, look, I just needed to like experiment for the first time just to figure out how it's pronounced. And then after that, I'm okay. I can't get over the fact that I was much younger. I got tricked to eat a mushroom because I thought it was a marshmallow. They do kind of be... They do... Okay. They do give marshmallow vibes. You're right. I can see why you would mistake it for a marshmallow. And honestly, I like mushrooms. They absorb soup. Okay, especially in a hot pot, actually. In hot pot, you get like mushrooms. It sucks in the soup so fucking well. And when you like bite into it, because it's like a bit of a sponge, all the soup just comes out and it's fucking delicioso. It's fucking delicioso, mate. Fucking delicioso. Is the mushroom red? I don't know. I don't know what the color the mushroom is. All I know is that I'm researching it like next. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Again, I don't know much about RimWorld. We'll have to explore it together. It's kind of one of those where I'm slowly gonna get used to it. It's pale after I wasn't happy. It's pale and after I wasn't happy with my cousin. Why? Did you not like the mushrooms? Do you not like mushrooms? To be fair, again, you don't have to like mushrooms. There's, you know, it's what's it called? There's something for everyone, right? Not everyone likes mushrooms. I don't like certain things. I'm sure other people don't like things that I like. So, you know, completely fair. By the way, you should add mushrooms to a dry medium heat pan, wait for them to release all the juice, wait for the juice to turn into vapor, and then add stuff like butter. I will try that. Thank you for telling me. I don't like them. It's the texture. Yeah, fair enough. I feel like a lot of people who I know who don't like mushrooms, the biggest thing is not monsters. Fuck, what? The biggest thing is texture. Texture's like the biggest thing for them. Which I understand, because it does, like, thinking about it, it gives a slimy. It does give the slimy vibe to it. I personally like it, but again, it's not for everyone, so I understand. Researching it, that means you're researching the cloth mushroom. You don't need to research the food mushroom. Also, food mushroom only grows in the dark if they are exposed to light. No, I swear. Hold on. RimWorld Tech Tree. Let me. Hold on. Let me find it. I know. Where was it? You can add some other things with the butter. What can you add with the butter? What can you add? RimWorld. Devil Strand is the mushroom that makes cloth? Is it that? I don't think it is. Hold on. Oh, pemmican. Pemmican. Oh, it's not mushrooms. Okay, pemmican isn't mushrooms. It's a mixture of meat and plant. No, wait, no, that's not it. Is it? It might be that. That might be what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, it's not a mushroom. Ignore me. Let's see. Maybe reduce the heat after adding the butter. Also, why are we talking about mushrooms? I don't know. This is a free talk, so literally whatever conversation we talk about, whatever we think about, whatever chat wants to talk about, and whatever I want to talk about, we just eventually get to that conversation topic, and then it happens.
That's literally what happens. Oh, and I've got Robo voice. Alrighty, buddy, alright. Oh, sorry, I just had a burp. It's a free talk Twitch side? Yeah. I mean, it's a free talk YouTube side as well. Oh, you're applying to Twitch. Okay, no, I get it. Devil Strain is the mushroom that makes cloth. Yeah. I think I was thinking of pemmican.
I thought that was mushrooms, even though it's not. I think that's what happened. I thought it was mushrooms because I saw, oh, it's food and it doesn't degrade easily. Oh, it must be a mushroom. I think that's the thought process I had, I think. Otherwise, I don't know why the fuck I thought it was mushrooms. Or maybe I saw Devil Strain next to pemmican, and I'm like, oh, maybe, you know. And then I kind of like combine the two. That might be a possibility, right? I think that might have been the case, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, we are playing RimWorld on... Okay, well, I'll tell you this, since it is Sunday, so let me just get the schedule out for next week. Give me a second. You can add garlic and parsley. Parsley neither. God, I'm hungry now. You're making me so hungry. What the hell, What the hell? Blurry pemmican is akin to beef jerky. Yeah, no. I just read the description. I understand now. I did not realize that before, but now I do. Let me get the schedule up so you guys can see the schedule. Again, schedule is tentative to change until I actually post it. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but more or less it's going to stay like this. Let me get it up. Let's see. They last longer without refrigeration, but packed survival meat don't spoil, so you got to research it. Yeah, right. Okay, I see. Here it is. Ba-ba-da-ba. There we go. So, tomorrow, I probably may or may not do a stream. Again, I don't know. If I do a stream tomorrow, it will be either a karaoke stream, because I want to do one of those, a just chatting stream, or I'm going to be playing RimWorld. Those are the only things that might happen tomorrow, or no stream. I don't know yet. On Tuesday, we're doing Still Wakes the Deep. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it. I'm looking forward to finishing it. On Wednesday and Friday, we're going to be playing RimWorld. We're going to be playing RimWorld twice this week. On Saturday, we're doing a collab with Kaido. No, we're not doing a collab with Kaido. Kaido, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day. Welcome. I'm just showing everyone my, whatchamacallit? I'm showing everyone my schedule for next week. Also, Kaido, you were playing Resident Evil, was it? Were you playing Resident Evil? I think that's what you were playing. You were playing a game with someone else, I think. Yeah, you were playing Resident Evil J, right? Lively. Hey, speaking of, welcome in, Jay. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you guys have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. Hello to you, Rant Ghetto, and welcome in Yusuf as well from the raid. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Jay, and thank you so much for the raid, Kaido, as well. Hold on, let me just write this down so I remember to thank you guys. There we go. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. How was Resident Evil? Did you guys enjoy? Did you guys die? Did you guys scream? How are y'all doing? How are you doing? Welcome in, Fish Taco. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. I'm just introducing my my next week's schedule for everyone. But yeah, hopefully you had a lovely time. Also, I just realized Jay's shout out didn't work, so let me fix that. Hold on. Jay, there we go. Nope. Jay. No, fuck. Jay. Nix. There we go. Hello, Fishy, how have you been? There we go. There was a lot of swearing. Good. We love to hear it. We love to hear swearing. We love it. Yes, hi? Yeah, my shout out for you didn't work for some reason, so I'm gonna do it manually. I'm going to sleep to you yapping. Hey, nice, thank you so much. Welcome in, Haley. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day, and I believe this is your first time in my streams. Welcome. We like swearing. You've got a big bad mouth. Me too. I've been well, just sleepy. How about yourself? I've been okay. At the beginning, my stream was kind of fucking up, so I've had to resort to lowering the bitrate. It used to be 68,000, now it's 4,000. I need to figure out why my bitrate's so low, but at least it's okay for now, so But yeah. Yeah, go sleep, Taco. Okay, Raiders, NJ, and Kaido, if you guys need to go sleep, because I know it's late in Canada as well. Wait, is it late? Yeah, it's late in Canada. So if you guys need to go take a nap, go eat, or do something to say that, please go ahead, take care of yourself, go eat, do all that. Do I have permission to say the F word in my next text? If that F word is fuck, then go ahead. I talk about pussies and dicks and all that stuff all the time. Do not worry about saying that. As long as it's not discriminatory, you can swear like a sailor. I'm Australian. Also, I should have said that. I'm Australian. So that probably tells you that how much you can swear in front of me. But yeah, Taco, go sleep. Have a lovely, lovely rest. Take care of yourself. Don't get sick. Don't get food poisoning like one of the chatters. I'm drawing female Kaido in a fucking maid dress. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's amazing. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of the day and stay hydrated. We will. Thank you so much, Fish Taco. Arigatou gozaimasu. Have a lovely rest. Bye-bye, fishy. Schlaf gut. What is schlaf? What is schlaf? What is schlaf? What is das? I don't know what that means. Yes? What do you mean by yes? Oh, female Kaido? Yeah. Bro got a big dirty mouth? Yeah, I've got a potty mouth lah. What the hell? Alright? I've got a potty mouth. I live in Australia, and I used to work with a bunch of tradies, so, you know, it just came with the territory. Can't wait to see my hot ass man. Hot ass in a maid outfit. Oh, hell yeah. I think that might be like one of the goals we can do in the future, because I've already got a Miku cosplay. That is the closest thing I've ever gone to a maid. And it'll probably be the closest thing we have for a while. Until I am more sufficient. Water? What do you mean by water? What do you want? Why'd you say water? Schlaf gut basically means sleep well. Ah, schlafen is sleep. And then gut is... Okay, gotcha. Let me drink, hold on. Oh, I really like the warm water. I used to hate drinking warm water, but nowadays I really like it. You're getting a very late lunch? Hope y'all have a lovely stream. Oh, good, Jay. Please go take care of yourself and have a lovely lunch. Before you leave, could I ask what you're having? Tell me what you're having, and then you can leave. Now, Mr. Gay Catboy, can I get a meow, please? You know the deal. An eye for an eye. Damn, the GT series is doing practice runs now. GT? What's GT? Never had fish taco, but carne asada, surtido, chicharron, pollo dorado, and al pastor. I've said those completely wrong, but sure. Basically nothing but meat tacos. Right. Sleeping or watching car? Watching car? Nihongo jikan. Oh, you guys canceled out the cat mode. Nihongo jikan da yo ne. Sifrina, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Irashai minasan. I literally just fucking breakfast and it's lunch for y'all. Nanka sa, minna wa betsu no jikan ga aru yo ne. そして、J さんはなんか、俺のタイムゾーンの似てるから、翼いらっしゃいませ。日本語やね。そうだよね。いらっしゃいませ。なんか、これは初めて、翼さんは俺の配信にいるよね。いらっしゃいませね。日本語で話そうよ。そうよ。なんかさ、実はみんなは猫タイムと日本語時間も両方を取れて、でも、Twitch と YouTube 両方も、取れたら、キャンセルアウトしてた。そして、にゃーの言語はしません。What language are you speaking? 日本語。I am speaking 日本語。I am speaking Japanese. There we go. No more Japanese. There we go. Twitch で初めて可能性はあるけど、初めて可能性。そうだよね。Zooms away. ありますよ。バイタカ YouTube で見たことがある。あ、そうだよね。でもね、俺はなんかTwitch に配信はI think it's only been around like 3 months or so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, have a good day, Fishy. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Welcome back, Marley. Hey, GP voice is over. Stop. Look, Tsubasa was speaking Japanese, so I just replied in Japanese. Okay, just real quick. All right. Fan art incoming. Ayo. But yeah, I don't know. I just fucking like yapping. What was I gonna say? I didn't even finish talking about my schedule. And I've got some other stuff to talk about. So on Saturday, we've got an extremely hard game with Filiana. we're gonna be doing, I think it's a rage game. We've been wanting to play this for a while, but I've been sucking at organizing things, so we've only been able to get it today. I don't have the time set yet, but I think it's gonna be the time that the lower rim world, the 2 p.m. AEST, AEST, I think it's gonna be then. Then on Sunday, we've got Corekeeper with Kisa and Key. We were gonna do it last week, but things got busy for everyone, so we're going to do it this week. Hopefully we remember how to play the bloody game. So that is the schedule. Speaking of, give me a sec. Let me bring up the wall of nulls again, because I think we've got a few new people in chat. So let's see. Tsubasa... Tsubasa is not on the wall of nulls. Well, now you are. Tsubasa Dreamin'. Next. Siffarina, are you here? Oh, why does that always make a bloody sticky note? No, Siffarina. Okay, Siffarina, you can be the next one on this, the last one on this column. Siffarina 01. There we go. Can you say my name is Akira, please? Yeah, all good. I can call you Akira. If I do forget, just remind me. I'll try my best to remember, but sometimes my memory is not what it is. So I do apologize if I accidentally say the wrong name. Okay, I'm actually gonna do that and spread them out a bit. Why? These guys don't have the bloody border. Why do you not have a border? Hold on. Outline black. There we go. Outline black. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now look at you forgot the underscore? Oh, I did. Alright, there we go. Oh, I missed. Extremely hard situation. Let me guess, it's about eggs. Yeah, I think we're supposed to carry an egg without like it breaking. It's a bit like carry the glass, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to that, but we are playing that. There we go. I'm gonna put that back. Shirtless blurry. Why shirtless blurry? Why shirtless? You want shirtless? Alright. There you go. Oh, right, I can't do shirtless on this, yeah, okay. I still gotta get my model parents to fix some things with this model, so I can't, for now, I can't use my other toggles. Unless I swap to my old model. So, yeah. Stop, I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Alright? I'm not doing it on purpose, Lux. I accidentally pressed the number 6, because sometimes they need to press that button, and just so happens that it's, you know, stuck to it, alright? Alright? Right? Eggs are delicious, but due to my laziness, it's a hassle to cook. Because after cooking, I have to do the dishes. In my opinion, I think eggs are probably one of the easiest things to cook. They take the least amount of time. And you can just use the dish for your next meal anyways. If it's like, you know, if you're only eating that kind of thing. Guys, made Kaido is halfway done, and she looks fine. Nice. Thank you. All good. Human blurry looks as disgusting as a boomer from L4D. Fucking rude. Bloody rude. Be bloody stop it. But you gotta clean the pan and clean the dishes. Well, yeah, but if you're making a meal and you gotta use the pan anyways, right? If you gotta make it anyways, you might as well use, you know, do that. My brother cannot fry an egg still without, but how do you not? It's an egg. It's like one of the easiest things to do. How the hell? I love adding scrambled leftover food that will probably kill me to scrambled egg. I do too. Eggs go with everything. That's the thing as well. I'm subscribed to your YouTube video game. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome in, Akira. Welcome in. My brother cannot fry an egg still without burning it. That's insane to me. That's insane. Genuinely insane. Sifrina, thank you so much for the Tamagotchi time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Everyone hydrate, stretch, and look outside. Take care of your eyes. Take care of your eyes. There we go. Honestly, Tsubasa, I wouldn't trust you with anything. Eggs at most. I agree with that. Eggs at most. I would not trust you with anything else. I feel like you would burn something. You would burn something. If not yourself, the food that you are making. It's just, look, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion on you. Don't blame me. Your sibling might be a horrible cook. I think they are, Ekaterina. I think they are. 我学说中文是吧？没关系，说学中文咯。Your sibling might be a horrible cook. Also, not sorry. for this fun. 啊，你让我说中文，所以你就这样说是吧？好，没关系。Comes from PA who also burns with it. 啊，是吗？怕，你说爸爸的意思对吧？爸爸。Something coming in 3 days. 哦，有没有什么特别的？还有3天你就出发啦？你就搞什么啦？搞什么乱七八糟的？好啊。是你自己搞的什么？比如说 content 那些有关系的吗？
哎呦，你别让我搞机器人了！我一边搞机器人一边搞这个，我怎么办呢？我都搞不了啊！你这个都懂不懂？我觉得我说真话，我觉得我说中文的时候嘛，然后呢也有这个机器人的这个 filter， 我觉得有点我说的
话有点听不懂，对吧？有点听不懂。我觉得我可能也说的有点快，我不知道，我也不知道我说不说快。是因为平常我说英文的时候，我觉得比人家说的快，不是因为很少人跟我说中文，我也不知道人家说的速度快不快，所以我对I can speak English again, so I don't really know. Yeah, Verity Ref. What is Verity Ref? I don't know what that is. Ich keine Verstecher. No, ich keine Verstechen. Is it Verstechen or is it Verstecher? Anyone who speaks German, help me out. I don't know which one it is, lah. What the hell? Which one do I pick? Do I need an EN or is it an EOK? EOK. E-I-E-I-O. I want scrambled eggs now. I do too. Oh, I could go for them. Oh, I could go for some now. I could. Dang the robot voice with a CN voice sounds weird. Right, that's what I was saying. Something's come in 3 days is a line from something called Verity. Oh, I did not know that. Blurry with the biotech DLC be like child labor? Well, of course. Children yearn for the mind. Well, any game where I can name characters, I always name them after chat. First come, first serve, obviously. And, you know, you guys are gonna work for me. That's how it works. I know German, but I'm too lazy to tell you. Scheiße. One. What do you mean one? Are you barking in Japanese? Is that what's going on? Guys, who wants to say Maid Kaido once it's done? Yeah, I'm curious. Can we get a meow, Blurry? Equivalent exchange. If you meow, I meow. That's how it works. I've established, somehow that's just become a thing. I've just established that now. That's woofing. I don't do woofs. I do meows. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. God, my voice is so fucked. That came out so much worse than I thought it would. Oh well. I already did it. Nya to naku. Mo dekimashita yo. I already did it. Also, I didn't realize you would use naku. I didn't realize you would use the kanji naku for meowing. I thought naku was like chirping, wasn't it? Or is it just any small animal noise? Didn't actually know that. I learn something new every day. Good, I got my meow. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Are you happy now? Are you fucking happy? Any animal? Ah, I did not know that. I always thought it was just chirping. SOS? What's going on, Akira? What's going on, mate? What the hell is going on? What the hell, mate? Yeah, is going on? Why am I British? I don't know. This is really fucking weird. Oh my god. Sorry, I was just looking around and I saw that there's new Arknights characters. There's a lot of hot men getting new skins. Yes! Guys, Kaido was fucking being freaky before the fucking raid. Proof in my posts on my channel, I got screenshots. Uh-oh, stinky. They're being sucked into the void of hotties. I can't wait until we get the new skins. We'll be using Full Metal logic for this, nya. So they are ne. Look, what's wrong with Full Metal? Look, sometimes equivalent exchange isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, especially in situations like this, right? Because I don't need to fucking meow constantly. I can kind of just do it sometimes, and it's great. I'd rather take more from you. Yeah, I know you would. I know you'd rather take more from me, but I need to handle you guys somehow, so that's going to be the crutch. I'm going to make that crutch for you guys. So that way I'm not overwhelmed, alright? You bloody twat. I'm going for dinner now. Are you going to go for dinner now? Oh, good, Ekaterina. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely time at your ballet concert. Rest up, take care of yourself before the concert. You'll do fine. Have a lovely time and enjoy it. Pat, What do you mean, Pat? You mean Pat Pat? Goodbye? Toodaloo. Have a lovely time. Have a lovely time. And thank you. Of course, of course. I know how fucking nerve-wracking it can be in certain times, so, you know. Please do well. Please enjoy it. First and foremost, and all that fun stuff. Let's see. Goodbye, Freund. Guten Tag. Is it Guten? Well, to be fair, I don't know where they live, so fair enough. Yeah. Alright. Is there a way to say, like, good day? Like, good day? Or do you have to Guten Tag or Guten Abend or Guten Nacht? Is that like, just like a good day? Just a normal one? Or is there, like, just regardless of time? Because I feel like I'd need that. Especially if I forget all the other Gutes. Right? God, in languages like those, like, if you're just speaking it, I think it's so much easier just to learn one that, like, brings everything. What's the word? It just brings everything together. Like, just, you know, good day. Instead of good morning, good afternoon, blah, 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 blah. You want to pat. Why do you want to pat? And who do you want to pat? And why is Pat? Who is Gamora? Why is Gamora? When will you wear wigs? Does anyone know that joke? Please tell me someone knows that joke. Please, someone. Someone tell me that you know what when will you wear wigs is. Because if you don't, man, I'm depressed. That's depressing. You just want to pat. Who? Who? I think I know that joke, but I'm not sure. Okay, well, you know what? The fact that you kind of know is already good enough. Because surprisingly, a lot of people don't know it at all. And I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad. It comes from an interview. It was an interview and it was fun. And I don't remember exactly what it was like. What accompanied it, but it was cool. Go watch it. I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? Yeah, there you go. That was the first reference. I'm glad you got that one. Can I pat you? You know what? I'm thinking about making a paradigm. Maybe I'll make like a goal for it. Maybe I'll like make like a goal for it. And then if we like reach the goal, I'll make like a pat redeem that you can use permanently. Maybe we'll do that. That might be interesting. Pat. How do you pat? How does one pat a... How does one pat a shadow? How does an ant pat a shadow? That is a bigger question. How the fuck is you supposed to pat a shadow as an ant? How does that work? Eh? How does that work? Also, for the people who just came to the stream or weren't here at the beginning, notification, I do have a new channel now. I'm going to be doing horror stuff on that channel, so, you know, go check that out. Pats without consent would be my favorite thing. Imagine it. Yeah, you could use imagination. That would work. Yeah, you could use imagination. That's probably your best bet right now, since I don't have any alternative. So, yeah. Good luck with the imagination. I'm not good at using my imagination, so hopefully you are. Because fucking I sure as hell ain't. I can't formulate... I can formulate ideas, but I can't imagine things well. I guess, is what I'll say to that. Let's see. What? Blurry's got a channel that is dedicated... Yes. So I used to have a VOD channel. I've got a VOD channel. But because I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, it's no longer needed. So I am going to swap it for my horror channel. And there's going to be like SCP readings. There's going to be, I don't know, creepypasta. There's going to be some of my original like horror stories on there. There's going to be mythology, wild hunt, yokai, that kind of stuff. I'm going to put all that stuff on a different channel. Just to let you guys know that is a thing that's going to happen. All right. So, without further ado, I think for now, I might actually end it here. We are going to do a cheeky little raid. Let's go over and see who is live. Let's see who's live. And just to be clear, the channel I'm talking about is not a new channel, it's just my VODs channel, but I'm gonna change it into my horror channel, purely because I've got it and I don't use it, so I might as well do something with it, kind of deal. Let's see, let's go raid. Wow, not a lot of people are online right now. Let's go raid. Akai Risu. They are playing Slay the Spire 2 on Twitch, so go check them out. And on YouTube, we are going to go raid... Who are we gonna go raid? Femboy Blurry raid... No, don't use that. Third raid today? Damn! Is it because all the streams have been short? Or have you just been fucking chugging streams? Which one is it? Use my message? Don't use that message. Don't do that. Where is... Is there anyone to raid? Not really. There's no one to raid on YouTube. No one's live. I was at Rimus, I went to Kaido's, now you're here. Ah, I see. Who do I want to raid? I'll raid Riko Kumai. I'll read them. Fuck it. I know them, but fuck it, we'll go there. They're playing Fields of Mystria. Go check them out. And here is the raid message. Thank you guys all so much for coming. Have a lovely day, and hopefully you enjoy the streams that we are raiding to. Toodaloo!